for game number 2 today, which is going to be Monster of the Week. This game is titled Mystery Disincorporated. I don't have the script about all the extra life things in front of me, and my brain just went flurf, so could somebody behind the computer do something about that?
Very fast.
Extra Life 2022, that's what we're doing again. We're supporting the Children's Hospital of Mississippi, which is also known as Batson's Hospital, but now that they've expanded to the Sanderson Tower, it is now just Children's of Mississippi, which is wonderful. If you would like to donate, please go to our website, teambonusaction.com, where we have a link to our donation, as well as our schedule for this weekend, our live stream, and just about everything else you want. Also, we are getting our giveaways started up here. We are doing 2 giant giveaways this year. We were doing one today, which is the video game box, and tomorrow we are doing a tabletop box. And we have all of that information on our Facebook page where we're posting it, and it will be on our Discord. So if you join the Discord, you can participate, and you may get a chance to win some really cool loot. So that'd be cool too. Thanks, guys. Donate for the kids. Woo!
I like cool loot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's
And
what
also
we're going to
look.
do. We're going to make this really quick, fast, and in a hurry so we can actually get into the game. I want you to introduce yourself, your character, and then name a favorite thing about your character. Your character's favorite thing. Give me anything. So.
I'm Basch. I'm playing Belmont McCleron, and his favorite thing is meat.
Nice.
Just meat.
Nice. Great.
Cooked.
I didn't say cooked, I just said meat.
I am Earl Jr., or middle name is JR. So Earl JR Jr. He's an initiate,
Earl Jr.
and his sect is called the Mechanics. Basically, it's hidden, but also doesn't matter. Every mechanic shop, everything is all tied into the same sect. They're everywhere. All right. And his favorite thing is he loves his out in his backyard. He has a 1976 Chevy Silverado.
Are you AutoZone?
I am both AutoZone and O'Reilly's.
Oh no.
Alright, and hey there, my name is Ninjaspence, and I will be playing Rufus and Beaux Boudreaux, the expert, and then his favorite thing is his 1972 Ford pickup truck.
Ready?
We get along well.
Yeah.
I am Kyle, Clue, Moose, whatever. Pick one. I'm playing Ziggy. He is a Mundane, and his favorite thing is probably a glass pipe that he keeps in his pocket. It smells very herbal.
All right.
A
So.
glass pipe that's in your pocket. You don't ever worry about falling down and breaking it?
It's very well made.
Oh, okay.
All right. So. We're gonna set the scene real quick. It's last weekend. Go back in time a week. Halloween weekend 2022. You 4 are members of the Monroe Paranormal Investigative and Technological Society, otherwise known colloquially as Muppets.
Woo, we're Muppets!
This organization has become rather known, thanks in no small part to Ziggy's maintenance of blogs and website maintenance and things like that. Known in the community for being able to handle your ghosties, your ghoulies. Who are you gonna call? You're gonna call Muppets. We don't know no Ghostbusters here. We don't need them. So what has happened is you've all been, you received an invitation to one of the Garden District's hottest costume parties. This has been going on for a couple of decades, and your society, the Muppets, has been invited this year. Now, you 4 were the only ones available to go. And so you all decided to attend this costume party. So please describe what your characters look like, and then what costumes you're wearing. We'll start over here.
He has like really long curly hair. It's probably up right now because he is currently dressed as a demon priest that he put way too much effort into.
All right, I'm digging.
So like his skin is all red. He thinks he's looking cool. And he probably is.
All right, cool. Roof and Beaux.
So you think that he picture like a mid-40s black man that kind of looked like a more lean out version of Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks, with just the crazy eye poking out that it's glass. He has just basically crooked teeth and stuff stuff, and then that he basically chose to dress up as Prince.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Purple suit.
Yeah.
Purple suit. All right. Earl Jr.
Earl Jr. Jr.
Sorry, Earl Jr. Jr.
Yeah, Earl Jr. Jr. Earl didn't have a whole lot of time this year to put the costume together, so he had to go down to the local Target, and he picked himself up a one of those unusual events costumes.
All right.
From that Netflix show.
All right.
Yeah, so he is current, and he like threw on his own personal jean jacket.
All
he
right.
is Eddie Munson.
Nice.
He's probably
nice,
just
nice.
Edward Monsoon.
Yeah.
Right?
Eddie Munson ? Okay. And
right.
then Belmont.
So Belmont had the least amount of work put into his costume because he is literally a werewolf. And so he's going as a werewolf.
Thank you.
All right. So here's what's happening. So you have a map in front of you. You can see that the map is labeled first floor, second floor, there's a third floor, and there's a shed out back. So what I would like y'all to do is put yourselves in the driveway approaching the front door. You will notice on the map there are blue lines. The blue lines indicate windows.
Okay.
Doors are always little squares, unless they have some other symbol in the square, in which case it indicates it's something else. Okay, so as you're approaching this house, it is a 3-story house. The top story is a little bit smaller than the entire second and first floor. There's a nice row of hedgy bushes around the front of the house. There's not a large porch. It's just kind of the front walk leads up to the front door. There's a couple of blue gas lamps beside the doors, and it is about 9 o'clock, which is when you were told the party would get started. Doesn't matter how y'all got here. I know you had said you wanted to make sure your truck was
Yeah.
here. Did anybody else want to specify that they brought a vehicle?
I skateboarded.
Now you would probably
Alright,
top
nice.
up in the back of
I
the truck.
do not so much a vehicle, but I do have a question.
Probably held on for the.
So this is a party, right? Just a costume party?
Yes.
Did we pregame?
If you would like to have pre-gamed, you could have pre-gamed.
Yes!
I mean, that you know that I just got the old special, just basically that the old English.
Alright, so I've got a truck, I got some pre-game happening, I got a skateboard over here.
I've just got the torn up jacket with the.
And then just to
inside pocket's got
specify that the
bottle
truck
burn,
is
bullet.
my haven.
As I pull out the
Specify that
skateboard,
is
I'm
my
like,
haven.
Alrighty.
I rode here in a lift.
Lift. Alright, fair enough. The lift drops you off not too long after these other crazy three have showed up. As y'all are kind of walking up to the front doors, you're not hearing a lot of party music or anything happening inside, but the door is opened and you are face to face with a man dressed up as a Knight Templar. It was his name that was on your invitations. His name is Tim. He opens the door, and he is very tall, robust, looks to be in his 40s, and he is wearing the full Knight Templar costume. He's got the tunic with the red cross on it. He's even got a spear prop by his side, and he pulls the door up and says, "Welcome, friends, welcome," and gestures for you all to step inside.
Tim!
Hey, Tim.
My man! What's up?
Tim, how's it going? Welcome to this nice shindig.
Welcome, please come in.
Before we start, I need to roll my fortunes real quick.
Yes.
Okay.
Does anybody else have a start of? Okay.
I got an 8 on that,
All right, and
which
roll
lets me hold 1 fortune.
Okay, so read the whole text of the ability.
Once per mystery, such as ancient prophecies or divination techniques used to predict the future. Once per mystery, you may use them. If you look at what the future holds, roll plus weird. On a 10 up, hold 3. On a 7 to 9, hold 1. I got a 6 and I have plus 2 weird, so 8.
All right, so 1 fortune then.
Yep. On a miss, you have bad information. Spend your hold to have a useful item ready. Be somewhere you are needed just in time. Take a +1 forward, or give a +1 forward to another hunter, or retroactively warn someone about an attack so that it doesn't happen.
All right.
So I can do one of those things sometime during this game.
Yep, that is yours to use when you would like, and we will go from there. Okie dokie. Tim is holding the door wide for you all to come in, and with the door open, you can hear kind of the murmur of voices from somewhere in the house. It is not exactly dark in the house, but it is definitely a dimmer light setting, and there's even like fog machine stuff going on around the floor.
Oh, there's some fancy shit right here now.
Alright, so everybody coming inside?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
kind of dancing
but-
a little bit as he walks in.
So as I'm going by Tim, I'd like to inspect his costume. Like, did he go all out? Does he have like the actual metal Templar helmet, or is it just for show? Does he have real chainmail?
Alright, roll in, investigate a mystery. it's been a while.
So it's 2d6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2d6.
Been a hot minute, yeah.
Add your sharp.
Investigate a mystery.
It's over here, right here.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, and I am going to say, I'm going to be a lot looser than maybe some other keepers you played with. If there's a question that you want to ask that isn't specifically listed on any of these things, you can ask. I'm not going to be as strict as some keepers about it.
That's a 6.
Alright, that will be an experience unless you're going to spend a luck.
Nope.
Alright, also, if you do reach enough experience to be able to level up in the game, you can do that. We will give you the couple of seconds you'll need to do that. So,
Cool.
it's like you're getting a little bleary-eyed. The pregame's starting to really hit you, and it looks legit, man.
Man, I might have just stuck something else up in that old English that we were pregame with, you know.
I'm gonna be in for my money on the costume show.
Alright, as y'all come all the way inside, Tim kind of shoves the door, and it kind of slams, like the hinges appear to be pretty free swinging, and it kind of slams behind y'all. And he reaches.
Look at this man slamming doors in this nice old home.
He reaches to a small table that's kind of set up. It doesn't look like it always lives there, but it's kind of set up in the entryway. And he pulls a bowl, just like a. It's Halloween. You'd expect it to be a candy bowl, but inside are actually a few papers. And he says, so, here's the thing. We said costume party, and it is a costume party, but we wanted this to be a little bit more fun than that. So we've got a bit of a mystery running around. So each of these has a clue on it. You know, like the old Saint Hanna-Barbera type shows. You know,
Right.
always looking for clues. These are kind of to get you started. Everybody else is kind of already roaming around. You have the run of the house. We're not saying anything is off limits. Just don't rip up the furniture, okay?
Is this a murder mystery?
It is just a mystery, friend.
Oh, very good. Because last time somebody pulled out a bowl, they asked for car keys, and I didn't think I was at that kind of
Oh
party.
no, you can keep and he does kind of like he reaches across the entryway and pulls open a side door and says, "We have a coat closet if you want to put anything away in there. But I mean, we ain't gonna be
I
like
think you
that."
missed the joke.
I mean, it's fine.
Hey man, it's,
I like to believe the best of people.
I mean, you know, that I love me a good old mystery. Let's see what we got now.
All right, now here's the important thing. You can't show each other your clues.
Oh, then that's easy. Then I had beat all three of these
Oh,
folks
my
up in my
good.
crosswords
Secrets.
anyway. Except for you, because then you're
That's
pretty
right.
smart. We just
Alright.
Trick or treat.
All right. Pass this one down to Spence, please. Hey, move.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We have short arms.
Okay, what if I
No.
don't make any sense?
I don't know.
He reaches onto the table again and says, "All right."
can I get a clue for this clue?
That's why you gotta look around. And he pulls over a candle in like a brass candelabra, pulls a lighter out from inside his tunic, and actually lights the candle and says, "Now you gotta burn them.
Oh,
You gotta burn your clues. So memorize them if you got them, and then burn them."
Can I
okay.
No.
Can I write it down?
No.
I'm not a
Okay.
smart doggo.
All right.
It's
So
cool.
so keeper wise, here's what's gonna happen. Since y'all aren't allowed to show them to your friends, right? You take some time in character right now. Look at them, memorize them, but then give them back to me. I'll label them with your name, and then if you want to recall them later, I'll have you roll a check, and if you can, then I'll hand it back to you so you can look at it again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, does that make sense?
So
I do have a question.
technically, we're burning them, but we're not burning them.
Is there a mirror in this little entryway?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank
This
you.
is all.
Tim.
It is nonsense.
This,
That is nonsense.
man, I don't know what this thing is, but then I'm gonna try to figure it out. I am pretty smart, you know.
I got
mean,
Earl. All right. I got.
And it's at a candle, or he just has a lighter?
He's got a candle that he's just lit with a lighter.
I mean, then
This
that seems like
is
it's gonna be a good thing, ain't it?
Beaux,
And then this is Ziggy.
and this is Ziggy. All right. Okay. All right. So so each of you
I don't know my
memorize.
clue.
Me neither.
Memorize your clues
Got
and then you burn them, right? And so then Tim kind of sweeps the ashes toward the front door with his boot and says, "All right, enjoy yourselves."
What are the floors made out of?
Wood.
Like real
You
hardwood?
just burn it on the.
It's alright. It's okay. I mean, that, you know.
Well, you know what? It's fine.
It ain't my house.
Depends on what they do.
Nice ashy
Wait,
color.
wait. Is it Tim's house?
I hope it is. He just burned some shit up the
Tim,
floor.
is this your house?
Yeah, me and my family.
Cool.
How many?
I wouldn't give a shit about the floors.
Yeah, how many house servants you got? Because it's a big old house, and
Why are you worried about that? You got a mystery to solve.
Is there a
Scooby gang.
chandelier?
Alright then, we got ourselves a mystery.
There
Let's
is
just,
not a chandelier.
Okay.
all right. So we
All
got a kitchen. We got
Right. So move it
bar.
as you like. Move your tokens around to where you want to be
Okay.
starting your investigations.
All right. All right.
Tim is going to be making his way toward the parlor.
Okay. Earl Jr. Earl Jr. 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 is move all over to the. I'm actually gonna look in the coat closet and see if
Okay.
anybody else left anything here.
Okay. Yeah. Immediately, there's only a couple of coats hanging from the hangers. The closet itself is actually really dimly lit. You don't immediately see a light switch or a light cord or anything. It's really kind of dark in that closet.
Okay. I did not bring a lighter, so
Now, I would like to make it obvious on your sheets if you've got weapons or something. If it's something that you could feasibly hide in a costume or incorporate into your costume, you can have that. If you feel that paranoid, you can have it. Otherwise, you don't have your weapons.
okay.
So a baseball bat, probably not.
Probably
But a
not.
multi-tool, yes.
Multi-tool, yes.
Dang it! I was gonna
I would
look for
have my
shotgun,
juju
but all
bag in
right.
that.
Now,
Put that away.
Because you brought your truck, your Haven, you can have your weapons in your truck.
Right.
Does that make sense? But they're not on your person anymore.
Right.
I'll have
Okay.
that in the back of your truck.
I do
Okay.
have a wrench and a silver knife. Eddie Munson didn't really have a wrench, but I'm a mechanic.
So you forgot it in your pocket?
Yeah. I mean, like it's. I didn't want to buy a brand new jean jacket. I just used my old jean jacket, and of course it had tools in it. So yeah,
Okay.
I just forgot.
Okay, then that.
But the silver knife tucked into my boot. That's specifically there.
And then that keeper, I had did not realize that was a
Keep my eye on
beginning
you,
of
boy.
a mystery move that I did have. I
So what?
apologize.
You do have a starting mystery?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna just
read the text for me.
Okay, then that the text says that the man with the plan at the beginning of each mystery roll sharp on a 10 plus hole 2 on a 7-9 hole 1. You spin the hole where you need to be prepared and ready. On a miss, the keeper holds one, and then that they can spend it to put you in the worst place, unprepared and unready. And then that I had rolled sharp, and then that I had got a 11.
All right, 2 holds.
Okay.
I just want to point out, there's no bathroom on the first floor. This house is poorly designed.
I mean, maybe then that they got an outhouse around back, just like how that we had
Don't
used
your
to
legs
have
work?
it.
They probably got one upstairs.
Yeah, but if you
as
really
you
gotta
say-
go, that's like the last thing you want to do is run up the front
As you
stairs.
say that, a college-age looking kid wearing a bright lime green Dragon Key Garumi comes walking from the kitchen area, and he stops kind of by this table and says, "There is a bathroom. It's upstairs. Don't worry about it. Just chill."
Now I'm gonna worry.
What?
Is he holding any food?
No,
But I do notice the buffet now.
Is there food at the buffet?
there is.
Yeah.
Twinkies out of the packet. whole bowl full of candy corns.
What the hell?
What in the hell?
What kind of spread is this?
I'm eating the candy corn because it
What
tastes
kind
like
of
vanilla.
spread is candy corn tasting like vanilla? What in the hell?
Candy corn is a vanilla candy.
It is.
Yeah, it is, but I don't eat candy corn.
Okay,
I love
but,
it. I love candy corn.
but you can
What
afford.
word is that?
All right, so hang on a second.
something else?
This something don't add up here.
Right.
For my pre-gaming, I'm getting a little hungry.
Tim and his family can afford a three-story house,
Mansion.
but can't go all out on their Halloween
That they-
party.
How
they can't even-
expensive Twinkies are, and there's like
Twinkies
100
ain't that
of them here.
expensive. I mean, then I can easily get, that them at like at the county market for only about like 3 for $5.
I'll let it go if these are like those 15-year-old Twinkies.
I mean that they might be from at the
Spread
dollar
with
store.
alcohol.
That they might be from the dollar store Twinkies, so you gotta watch out.
They're not.
They're regular Twinkies. Are there chocolate and vanilla Twinkies?
Yes.
They got 2 types of Twinkies.
I mean, but then they are also
They
missing that.
didn't even splurge
I
for
mean,
the
don't
ones
you
with
know
the
that they are
frosted
missing
on
at the
top.
strawberry Twinkies too.
But watch this. Can I stack like 5 of them on top of each other?
Sure.
And then just shove it in.
Now,
That's our shed.
now that is impressive. What do you
Okay.
have you
Oh
can drink?
shoot, man. I mean, then
They're not on the buffet table, but on the long table in the middle of that space.
Okay.
There is like a punch fountain. That the punch itself is kind of this really weird like blue-green color.
Okay.
Huh. And you said the kid was
What's
dressed
bullet?
as what again?
He's
No,
wearing
I was
a
looking
lime
something
green
to,
dragon
you know, just
kigurumi, like a
okay,
onesie.
okay.
I don't want
But
to get
it's
too
lime
drunk tonight.
green.
I'm just thinking. I was gonna go for some sweet tea or
do
something.
you
but
that
they
do you
ain't got
want some
none.
Steel Reserve?
Dang, y'all getting drunk. You got a mystery to solve.
Does it look like
That
he's hiding?
you know
anything?
that
Roll investigate a mystery.
Should be sharp. 6.
Mark and experience. Just kind of put a little check mark there. And I mean it's a kigurumi, so like there's no visible like external pockets, but like it's a big baggy
It's
thing.
kind of fluffy on
So
it.
he could have something in there. You don't know. Fun story is though, you don't really see a zipper. Maybe the zipper's on the back.
Okay.
All right.
Does it look fluffy?
all right.
Very fluffy.
I honestly am disappointed by the spread. I'm going to the kitchen.
I mean, then I want to kind of check out
Good
that
call.
shelf over there. Is that a shelf?
There's always good food.
Oh yeah, then I just want to like look at the shelf.
All right, so whoever's going into the kitchen, please go ahead and move your tokens to the kitchen and move
Move blue.
Move orange to the shelf.
rearrange things as you like, please.
Orange to the shelf.
Yeah, up in the
Oh.
corner right there.
This is mostly because we're gonna have quite a few little tokens running around, and it is multiple rooms, so I want to be able we can keep track of who's where. Okay, so the shelf. If you would please, Rufus and Beaux, roll me investigate a mystery.
That'd be a 10.
Alrighty. So you can ask me 2 questions. They do not have to be on the sheet. You can use as a starting point, but if there's something else you want to ask, you can.
Okay, does that anything look unusual on this shelf?
Okay. So the shelf itself looks like it's like a corner knick-knack shelf. There's 5 shelves on it. The bottom one has just a couple like little stone figurines. One of them's one of those little elephant knickknacks that has like the lace work hollowed out, and there's a baby elephant inside the bigger elephant. There's a little like maybe a wax warmer or something, though it doesn't appear to be plugged into anything right now. The second shelf has a couple of photos. You see Tim, you see what looks like the kid in the dragon kigurumi. There's also a lady who very much looks like Helena Bonham Carter. She's got that whole dark, dusky look going on with the really heavy eyelids and the big floofy hair. And there's also a woman who has this like Anne Hathaway vibe going on, very pixie face, but also kind of somber. On the next couple of shelves are just random little knickknacks. Like there's nothing that really, nothing really coordinates across like theme or anything. There's a little like blue willow china cup. There's like one of those silly little Hobby Lobby placards that says live, love, grow, repeat. The very top shelf though has a book. It's just a simple dark brown leather book, and it's turned It's not even standing up, it's on its side with the spine facing you. There's no text along the spine.
Well, then that the next question is that what is being concealed here?
Okay. On the shelf immediately, nothing. But that book kind of does draw your attention a little bit. Like, it's the one, like, out of all the things that don't seem to make sense on this shelf, all the things that don't match, the book itself seems the most out of context.
Well, hell, I mean, that, you know, that I am used to just going through, like, magical tomes and shit. Let's see what this book here says. And then, can I, what will it be to, like, examine this, book in a
Roll sharp.
Okay. That would be a 12.
Okay. So, looking at the outside of it, it doesn't feel like the modern leather type stuff that you can get from like Barnes and Noble. It doesn't feel modern. There's a bit of a grain to it and a bit of a shine on the patina that makes you think that this book is a lot older than it appears.
All right.
But from the outside of it, there's no text, there's no symbols, there's no embossing. It's just plain, really old leather.
And when can I like open it, flip through it if I want to, or
Sure.
anything?
It's blank.
That this can't be right. That this blank base drawing my attention. I guess then I'm kind of just I guess in that sense that we're supposed to be looking for something. I guess that this may be a clue or something.
As you're flipping through the pages, you're looking, and all the pages appear to be blank until you do get to one. It's kind of near the back, and all it says is chandelier.
Now what in the hell they talking?
Chandelier.
What in the hell they talking about a chandelier? That this house ain't got no damn chandelier. Wait, did it used to have one? I don't know. Hell.
Everybody else went to the kitchen. You've got the book. Are you taking the book with you?
Yes, I'm taking the book with
All
me.
right. Please make a note that you have that book.
Okay.
I stayed at the buffet.
You stayed at the buffet. All right. So turning around, were you at the buffet? Were you still standing facing the buffet, or had you like turned around to see if there was anybody else?
Turn around to talk to the kid.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back to you and the kid in a minute. So you two went to the kitchen.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Now listen here. Tea needs to be either sweet or in the harbor. There ain't no other shit, ain't no choice there. All right?
What are we arguing about this?
All right. Did my
I want to just make sure you understand. We're making some sweet tea if they ain't got none.
Of course.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Wait,
here.
whoa, hang on. Are you implying there's any other tea other than sweet tea?
Listen, I'm not saying there weren't like hundreds of years ago that some British people might have believed that sugar don't belong in tea, but I bet that they're still around here somewhere. And by God, as a Southern American, I will not stand for it.
We don't call them that. Those are just ungodly heathens.
Anyway, they got some sweet tea up in here.
That's why we have to go to war with them.
As
Fight
y'all
the devil.
are walking away from the kid in the kigurumi and Ziggy, and y'all head over to the kitchen and you open the door, and it is kind of one of these like French swinging doors into and out of the kitchen. So you open the door and you see two people inside the kitchen kind of standing in front of one of the counters, and they seem to be talking. One of them at first, you almost think she's a ghost. She's in this very pale gray frock, and it's done up like Victorian style, like all the way to the neck. She's got her hair up in one of those chignons, and her entire look is done up to make her look like this Victorian ghost type presence. She's carrying a small stack of like little journals, and she's got a quill tucked behind her ear. So that's going to be this person, May. Put her in the kitchen. She is talking to someone who you're going to be really happy about this, Moose, because I already have this planned. Long red hair and a ponytail, wearing a flannel jacket, and carrying a laptop bag. It's Charlie Bradbury. All right, so they're in the kitchen, and y'all storm into the kitchen arguing about sweet tea. These,
agreeing vehemently about sweet tea.
and these two ladies turn and look at you. The one that looks like a ghost says, "Oh, well met indeed." Charlie's like, "Hi guys."
Oh, hello there, little lady and little guy.
What a great werewolf costume.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give him the thumbs up with the claws are out.
The Charlie Bradbury character goes, "So cool. What are you supposed to be?"
I'm Eddie Munson, like the heartthrob love character of season 4 of.
So you're a punk.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
So do you play Dungeons and Dragons? Because like I need a new player for my table. But we can only play on Sunday afternoons.
Oh.
Because every other night I'm on Twitch.
Oh, I work, so I don't really have time on Sundays.
Aww. Darn.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, JR.
Yeah.
What's a Twitch?
It's that thing that whenever you're working for a little while and like you get that little twinge.
Oh, or when someone says something really stupid, you get the little.
No. And she like walks over to you guys and she's like rummaging in her laptop bag and she pulls out a couple of business cards and they're basically they're basically her like Twitch like influencer. Like,
so Charlie Bradbury is a Twitch streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Her handle is Charlie at the Wall, and then her information is Charlie Wallace anti-e-girl.
Holding the card up.
So you should totally give me a follow. I'm not on Instagram because that's so passe.
All right. I'm gonna shove this into my jean jacket pocket and look around the kitchen and see if they hide any decent food. 2, are there any clues in this room?
All right. So along the counter, kind of.
You got an idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the refrigerator to see if they got any sweet tea.
Okay.
Big priorities.
There is a lot more food here in the kitchen. As you walked in, you could smell like barbecue sauce, like really good warm barbecue sauce. You do see a crock pot that maybe has some little smokies in it. In fact, it does.
Yammo.
Okay.
There's also
Is it full of pineapple as well?
no, because I don't eat pineapple and this is my game.
In this crazy mixed up world, pineapple doesn't even exist.
But yeah, there's a crock pot that's where the barbecue smell's coming from. There's a platter with like the little smokies that are wrapped, pigs in blankets wrapped in the crescent roll dough. There are bags of chips. Only one of them's opened. It's Doritos. There's like little finger sandwiches. They look just like ham and cheese loaf.
Cheese loaf?
In the fridge.
Is it a loaf of cheese?
No, you know, like Oscar Mayer ham and cheese. Yeah, that. Just that. But it makes sense because then you don't have multiple pieces. You just got one little slice and it's got the cheese in the slice. Anyway.
It just feels so unfulfilling, even imagining it.
They're good. I like them.
I'm showing my autism. It's one of my favorite foods.
Okay.
I like them. They're good.
I know, right? Thank you.
It is both tasty and efficient.
In the fridge, there is in fact a pitcher of what looks like tea, and there's like the fridge boxes of like Coke and Dr. Pepper, Barks, you know, whole kit and caboodle there.
So I am going to reach into the fridge, grab the tea, but like reaching into the fridge, I hunch down. As I'm pulling out, and just smack my head on the freezer.
Oops.
I found what we're looking for.
There you go. Now we've seen the glass.
The ghostly Victorian lady reaches up with her free hand and opens a cabinet, and there's glasses and stuff there. She's
Well,
like,
thank you, miss. Thank you. Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna get one for me, one for you. Do y'all want something?
I'm fine. Charlie's like, I'll have some.
All right. Grab it and take a third glass. And there we go. Does it pour like cheese? as a southerner, is that sweet tea? I should be able to detect it from sight and smell.
It is sweet tea.
Okay.
Detect magic for the tea robustness.
Detect tea.
All right. So let me see here really quickly.
Smushing the sandwiches together.
Can't wait to come in the kitchen and be like, y'all got any green tea?
I'm gonna throw a glass at you.
Looking for some Earl Grey tea.
Okay.
Just some vanilla chai.
Ah.
Oh no, I don't have a pen anymore.
Sorry, I got things I'm updating as we go along. Okay. So.
Sunburn? What you? Out here, definitely Lipton.
Yeah.
Probably Lipton.
Probably.
Okay. So
Look,
if
I'm halfway.
Based on all the other food that we have run across so far, this is Lipton. All right.
all right.
Cans of
No, not
ice cream
even
they pour
Golden
into a pitcher.
Peak. Oh no.
So the two of you in the kitchen, y'all are getting snacks together, and Charlie only just now seems to realize, oh hey, snacks, and so she's getting a plate together too. The Victorian ghost lady, she heads toward the door, and as she's heading out, she's moving very like prim, properly, very slow, tiny steps. So she's moving toward the door, and she says, "So make your way around the house. You're looking for clues and things. Don't fret if you don't find anything right away. You can lose your mind. Keep your heart. It's fine." And she heads out the door.
Lose your mind.
Oh.
Let's write that down. That sounds like a clue. Lose your mind.
Whoa.
Keep your heart.
She heads out the door. So we're gonna what I would like y'all.
She seems like a hostess, probably.
What I would like the two of you to do is go ahead and roll me investigate mysteries. So sharps.
Oh. I have to double check because I always forget.
7.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. That's 10.
All right. So you can ask me 2 questions. You can ask me 1 question. And again, they don't have to be on the. You can use those as baseline, but if there's something else you want to ask, you can do that.
I think that one right there is a good one.
What's being concealed here?
Okay. So as you're going in for like your second little paper plate of Little Smokies.
I've got something for that.
Okay.
We'll come back to it.
Okay. So as you're going in to get seconds of snacks, you happen to kind of like, because you're so tall, you're basically eye level with one of the upper cabinets, and you see a little bit of a shine that doesn't seem to fit the normal, like, it's kind of a dark gray paint on the stuff. And it's a little bit of a shine that doesn't quite make sense.
So it's like this little spot of paint's newer than everything else.
More like there are streaks of shine. Almost like a bathroom mirror gets fogged up and then you write in it. Like you've got the paint is like the condensation, and you've got the drawings is like a shine that's doing. And so as you're kind of looking at it a little bit closer, you do see that it reads into words like your clue.
Okay. So it reads like my clue.
Mm-hmm.
Put a pin in that. So I'm reading that.
Okay.
I got an idea. I'm gonna turn towards you, eyes wide, breathing heavily. If I could, I'd be sweating.
Around his face.
And I've got the plate of the smashed together sandwiches. I'm gonna take them off and then just start shoveling the Little Smokies onto the sandwich.
Okay.
I'm going mad. Also, there's something going on right there. Look at this.
What's going on up there?
All right.
I'm gonna point at the writing.
Okay.
All right. You can see it. It reads like your clue.
Oh. I can't read that shit.
I don't know. It read like my clue, so I was.
Oh, it read like, oh!
And Charlie at this point is like half climbing on the counter to see what you're all looking at. She's like, that was my clue too. That's weird.
Maybe y'all all have the same clue.
You think they just had multiple?
What the heck kind of party? The They gave us all a clue. It's all the same.
She climbs back down, pulls out her laptop. It's covered in stickers for like Game of Thrones and just
No, that poor girl. She
just
saw the ending.
all kinds of stickers on there. Game of Thrones is the only one my brain's giving me, but stickers. And she plops her laptop on the counter, flips it open, and starts like she's getting ready to like pull up Google, but her password's 37 characters long.
I appreciate security like that. That is a good idea.
No, right? I have so much information on here that it would be just a shame if somebody got a hold of it. You know,
Yeah.
like my character.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah. NordVPN? Okay. Slow down.
All right. You had a question. If you wanted to ask one.
Yeah. Okay. So we saw what was being concealed here. What happened here? How did it get there? I guess is my questioning.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you get a distinctly magic vibe from it.
Okay, magic. Okay. Magic in kitchen. Words. I have a fairly high weird score.
Okay.
Let's see. I would like to try something. Is there? Let's see. Inflict harm, enchanted weapon, do look at beyond keeping limitations. Borrow, play a support, or transfer, banish spirit.
So what we're gonna do is you're going to roll a weird roll, and it's just gonna be to like see how much you can piece out about what you're feeling.
All right, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna side eye the Twitch streamer and make sure she's still busy typing her password.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's moved on to Google at this point, but she keeps having to like look up and look back and look up and look back.
All right. Well, that's probably gonna be a failure. That is a 4 on the die plus 2 weird, so we're looking at a 6, and then if it's technically a use magic, that's a +1 forward, so 7.
Okay. All right. So
Unless +1 forward means I just pass the +1 on to somebody else.
no. Wait.
It doesn't say give me a +1 in magic, it says +1 forward. So it might be somebody else I can pass a +1 on to.
Forward just means that you have it in the future, not in this exact instance.
Okay.
Does that
So
make sense?
yeah, so I have a 6 then.
Okay. So mark experience for that, and the only thing you can really say for sure is that the magic or whatever was put there not recently.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm getting some old funk off of it.
Right. So we're gonna hold there. We're gonna go back to you with the kid and the kigurumi.
Okay.
So
First,
yeah.
how old can I assume this kid is?
College age, so somewhere around 2022.
And how old was Tim?
Tim was definitely middle-aged, 40s or so.
So, do they look similar to where would this be Tim's kid, or is this I'll just ask him. Hey, what's your name, man?
I'm Drake. Hi. I know it matches my kigurumi, doesn't it?
Ziggy.
It's so great. I love collecting things, and this is just one. Eventually, I'm gonna have like a unicorn, and I'm gonna have like a whole like demon thing. Like the whole thing you've got going on is so great. But let's body paint, right? Like, what's it like to do that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I hug you?
Sure. And he like comes in
Does
like
it
just
feel
launches.
like a kasune? Does it feel like that's called a kasune. Does it feel like a fluffy
Kigurumi.
Yes.
It does. It feels very fluffy. It is very warm and fleecy. And underneath it, you don't feel anything out of place. It seems like maybe he's got a t-shirt on underneath.
Come here for a hug.
Right.
You live here, man?
Yeah! Isn't it a great house? Like, it's always so cool this time of year. See the fog machine, he kind of like reaches down and is playing with the fog.
Yeah, I'll like fluff it up with him.
I know, right?
Dude, you have a clue too, man?
Uh-huh. Oh no. Mm-mm.
Come
No,
on.
you sneaky!
Come on.
What do you give me?
the dragon want to blow smoke?
It's empty, but
Dude, yeah, give me 30 minutes. Yeah, come on. He takes it. He's like, he pulls out a piece of paper, hands it to you, and you open it up, and it's the same thing that you had on your clue. You're damn sure.
he gave us all the same clue.
I told you.
Seriously? All the same? Well, then maybe it's important. And he goes running off down the building.
Okay. Is there anything on this table besides the punch?
No, if you could slide me May over here. A few like decorations and things. So about that point, May comes out of the kitchen and the same whole Victorian ghost thing going on. And she comes out, she barely like looks at you and just kind of nods and is looking like she's gonna keep walking around the table toward the stairs.
Is she about the same age Drake was?
No, she looks maybe 10 years older,
It's about my age.
about 30-ish, yeah.
Is she like conventionally attractive, even though she looks like a ghost?
Yeah, if you would please, roll me a sharp roll.
That's what it is.
I checked the words. It's definitely old
10.
magic.
Oh.
Okay, so
Huh.
you, as you're kind of looking at her and like in profile as she's walking past you,
I mean, it's sweet tea.
you
Technically
get
speaking, it's
this
old
weird
magic.
flash in your
Makes it
brain.
that good.
It reminds you of a few images when you were like in college and you were doing, research and shit. Coming across pictures of Emily Dickinson. Like she almost could be Emily Dickinson come to life.
I'll yell out, Emily!
And at that point, she kind of turns and she turns and says, yes. And she's holding her books and got the quill behind her ear.
Amazing costume.
Thanks, you too. Some sort of priest, I take it?
Yeah, did the collar give it away?
Uh-huh. You should really do something about that. It's a bit of a blemish. And she moves to the stairs.
Does she walk, or is she actually...
She is walking, but it's a very, controlled walk, where she does kind of glide a little bit. But you can definitely see shoes poking out from under her
She's
skirts.
probably rich.
She does have that socialite vibe going on.
I'm trying to figure out where all the money for this party is supposed to went into.
Probably in the back.
On the second floor?
Punch bowl decoration.
Does it seem like the punch is glowing, or is it just that weird color?
It's just a really weird blue color.
They put a water
Blue
light
raspberry.
in it to light it up.
Yeah. That the real snatchers elsewhere.
All right.
Punch bowl has a light.
Can I look under the table?
Sure. There's not really like much of a tablecloth. There's only like a little bit of like cheesecloth, spider webs.
Just lay down on the ground and go under there and see if there's anything there.
Okay. Go. You look under the table. Roll me in sharp. Shake far.
11.
Okay. As you go under the table, you kind of stir up a little more of the fog, and as it kind of drifts over and around and kind of brushes the underside of the table, it almost doesn't stick in some places, and you see letters kind of like a darker stain in the wood that show up oddly, and it looks like it reads like your clue. Sure, it's a table.
It feels like just like a box.
It's a table.
I'm gonna poke my head out and just say, Beaux!
What? I was busy reading.
You turned around, and this one is getting on the floor to do this under the table.
What the hell are you doing on the floor? Come on, man! Come on, get your ass up off this dang floor.
I can't flip the table. You gotta come under here and look.
Well, fine. Yeah. And basically he just gets down, kind of like crinkly, and then he just got then he just that he just gotta just make sure that his glass eye doesn't pop out, and then he just basically just goes on there and what in the hell you got me under here
Look,
for?
watch. Swirl the smoke again.
And it washes over the underside of the table, and it doesn't stick in a few places. In those few places, you can see a bit of a darker stain, and it has the same letters as your clue.
That's my clue. What the hell?
So, does that look like your clue?
Hell yeah, it
Okay, it
does.
looks like my clue. And earlier, I asked that dragon kid for his clue. He freaking gave it to me, by the way, even though apparently that's against the rules. He also my clue.
I mean that, but you know that.
That's true.
But I had actually.
Do I still
Come
have
on now,
it?
then let's just get up underneath this table. Now you see me holding this brown book.
Look.
Okay,
It's your clue.
it is my clue.
We all have the same clue.
Yeah, but then I had found something better. Dang hoot nugget, I found something better. And then that opened up the book to the last page and
It says chandelier. It also
Chandelier?
says sweet tea.
sweet tea. Chandelier sweet
We're
tea.
drinking a clue.
I mean that
Sweet
sweet tea.
tea.
It
That
did
is
not say sweet tea
Carolina.
before. It only said chandelier.
The hell sweet tea. It had I swear that was only just like chandelier, that they better not have no damn kitsune playing tricks again. I had to like deal with one of those rascals down just up in like Basch.
God darn foxes out, foxes the fox and fox.
I had to
If-
basically
if
deal
you
with one
would
up in Sterlington, you know.
grab
Then that they
May
tried to be a
off of there.
Sterlington Panther.
I like
And
most of them were both like
Replace-
laying under the
replace
table
with
having
this
this
one real quick.
conversation.
Yeah.
Where?
on the same spot. No, bottom of the stairs.
Other end of the stairs.
Yeah. Thank you. So as y'all are coming to these conclusions, you hear like the sounds of high heels coming across the
Oh, I
floor.
need to hurry and get up.
And as y'all are trying to scramble out from under the table,
Oh, I'm
you-
not trying.
No, okay. As you're scrambling out from under the table, before you can really get to your feet, you see black boots, like very witch-style boots, stop in front of you, and then right in your face as you lift your head is a snaggletooth, big nose, bushy black hair, like done up like the worst image of like a witchy hag you've ever seen. She says, "Hello."
Oh, hello, beautiful. How you doing? And
Oh,
just give
ain't
the
you
same.
sweet?
Oh yes, I'm Prince. What's your name?
I'm hag.
You hag.
My name's Belle, though.
Okay, pleased to meet you. But the name is Beaux. You see, we got B names. We got this thing called a resonance or something.
Resin, you're clever. You ought to meet May. She's so fun. She likes big words like that. But you know, I think your friend ought to get off the floor of the spiders.
Come on, Ziggy, get up in there. And he just started just kind of like
climb
nudging
up,
him.
like out of the smoke, like.
You've got it going on, kid.
Oh,
I mean that you know that this is a lovely just place you got. You know the snacks and stuff are good.
Have you tried the punch yet?
Not yet.
It's my own special recipe.
All right.
Oh no.
oh, I tried it. Yeah,
Isn't it good?
it's really good. It's
You know
like
the
blue raspberry,
The
right?
secret is pink lemonade, but then you gotta put a lot of blue food coloring.
I mean that you know that we had used to just basically just like take like 5 Kool-Aid packets. We had used to just that you know that we had used to just take like 5 Kool-Aid packets, mix it up with just a half a bag of sugar, sometimes even more, and then you just use the tap water and you stir it up, and then you got your Kool-Aid. It just may be black as a ballpoint pen, but it was sure in the hell fruity,
You talk a lot.
I guess.
You do.
Give me a second.
Is her costume well made?
So she's got the whole like just rags and like black junk on. I mean, well made is a relative term because it looks like
Well
a hag
done,
rag,
at least,
but
yeah.
yeah, well done, yeah. Like if you saw her out in the woods, you'd think it was legit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to ask her like, hey, Miss Belle, that this house used to have a chandelier.
A chandelier? Why would we need a chandelier? It's Halloween. There's no chandeliers. And she just spins in a circle.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
We might still have one in the shed.
In the shed? Okay.
Maybe.
Okay
Maybe
then.
not.
Maybe we need to
The dust
drink
might come.
sweet tea.
Oh, I mean that. Do you know where then that they serving the sweet tea
In
at?
the kitchen, it's gotta keep in the fridge and keep cold.
Spit it on the chandelier.
Why? What's the point of that?
It's a mystery.
You think you're clever? Is that what you think?
Yes.
I think you're silly.
Also yes.
Okay, Ziggy, then you can go ahead and then shoot your shot with this one. Now I'm gonna go into the
Can we
kitchen.
tell how old this lady is? Like, without the makeup?
So both of you roll me sharp.
God dang. 11?
10.
Okay. She looks to be probably somewhere between May's age and Tim's age, so somewhere mid-30s to 40s. But Ruf and Beaux, you get this distinct impression that she's the Helena Bonham Carter lady from that picture you saw on the shelf in the corner.
I knew that you can look familiar. I was just like admiring just at the house while I'm playing at the game. That you find folks are set up and then that that you have a lovely photo over there of you.
Is it me? I feel like that was an old me. In another life, maybe.
Right. Ziggy, let's go in and get some sweet tea.
Notes.
Nice to meet you. I'll shake her hand.
She takes your hand, and you have the distinct feeling of dust. Like her hand feels dusty or made of dust.
Thank you.
What the hell, boy, wrong with you? Messing up my damn suit.
Sweet dreams.
The hell that to put you up in the fox pen whenever we get back.
You too?
She walks toward the parlor.
So what the hell you do that for?
She's like super dusty and I just didn't want it on me. And you were the closest thing to wipe my hand on.
I mean that whenever I'm just up in my normal working clothes that I had paid $200 for this costume.
Imagine you're just saying that as you're walking into the kitchen. I'm like, $200 for the costume?
Yeah. Y'all want some sweet tea? You only paid $200 for a costume?
What's wrong with the both of you? As I'm just putting more little smokies on my sandwich.
At this point, Charlie has claimed like the corner, the one open corner of the countertops, and she's sitting up there cross-legged, laptop on her lap, and she is still going to town trying.
Oh, by the way, this is Charlie.
Would I recognize her?
Yeah.
Like from being online and stuff?
Whoa!
Hey!
I just do weird dances.
Oh, come on now.
Oh my God, did we break? Oh, shit.
No,
Okay.
Okay.
we're good.
Alright. Yeah, we're good.
So yeah, she's also weird dancing because I don't know any TikTok dances or shit. So
Is it a Fortnite dance? Probably a Fortnite
we're
dance.
weird dancing.
I just did this so hot.
I mean,
I'm just staring at the both of you. I'm just, what is wrong with you?
I
people?
think
Like,
they're
I know what's
having-
wrong with me,
They're
but
having
what's
a
wrong with both
spasm
of
is what it
you?
is. Maybe they're getting possessed.
Okay, boomer. And she
That,
goes
that
back
would
to-
be the best case
goes back
scenario.
to Google.
I'm like,
Excuse me, I am a zennial. Thank you very much.
I am.
Kinda, and goes back to her.
I mean,
Wow, I am not subscribing to it. Your twanch, okay?
You know what? I don't like
You
your
sure she's
job.
pretty good. She's pretty good. She's a good content creator.
Okay.
My smartphone and go to
But
Twitch.
personality is what is important.
Why is
Anyway,
this girl
y'all want some
not
sweet
taking
tea? I drunk about half a gallon.
Sweet tea, yeah.
There's sweet tea.
you're
yeah,
keeping
that there's
your
sweet tea.
phone,
That we need the sweet tea.
You realize that
You look up in the book.
clock on your phone says 3 o'clock.
Huh?
Damn, I must be drunker than I realize.
What you mean?
It's 3 o'clock in the damn morning.
What the living?
I got work in the morning. What the hell?
That's what the phone said.
What the hell?
We got here at 8?
We had got here at 9.
9?
We had got here at 9. Then that that.
At this point, Charlie says, "Hang on," and she goes on her. She's like, "Mine says 3 a.m. too."
What the hell?
Are you drunk too?
What the?
I don't drink. It makes the content shit.
What's in the sweet
Oh,
tea?
it's drunk.
I mean-
No, wait, you didn't have no sweet tea.
Not yet.
Y'all want some?
We need it.
I mean that we need it for like that. This little little brown book I found on the shelf, and then it says, and then it flipped to the back of the page. It says like chandelier, sweet tea, and then that we got to go out to that the shed. Then that apparently that they got an old.
I take I dip the tips of my fingers in the sweet tea and I flick it at the book.
Okay.
Do anything?
It hits the book.
Okay,
There's
just-
speckles of tea
Wait.
on the book now.
Oh, okay. Well,
Close
it
the book.
didn't need a
Now
sweet
watch
tea.
this.
That book's wrong.
Yeah.
Twinkies.
I open it up. to the last page.
Still says chandelier and sweet tea.
I mean, now you must be hungry again, but it's okay.
Oh, where'd you get those?
Charlie.
Oh, there were some.
I'll just lick
You
the
ate
barbecue
all
sauce.
of them.
I've
Well,
been sitting there with the sandwiches, the little tiny sandwiches, just taking them apart, putting the little smokies on them, and
Yeah.
smooshing them all together.
Yeah.
Your furry hands are covered in barbecue sauce.
I mean,
Yeah.
You probably should wash your hands.
I probably should.
Wait,
yeah.
Wrong.
I'll just wipe some of the barbecue sauce off of your fur.
I mean that that we still got
That's not sanitary. You don't know
we
what my
still
hands
got
been.
the Bartholomew charcuterie board out up in the trunk. You know, with just your favorite, that the stewed and then grilled up rabbit. You always like.
If we look out of the window right here, out of the kitchen window, does it
Okay.
look like is it like
Like
what
that
3 o'clock in the morning would look
that
like?
3 o'clock in the morning air.
Like it's dark.
I mean, it's dark. It was 9 o'clock when y'all arrived. It was already dark.
Has the moon moved?
You know what? Sure, we'll say that you can see the moon from that angle, and no.
Is it a full moon?
That
Well,
No,
I mean,
it's-
obviously.
No,
Well, no, I've got shapeshifter. I can do
No.
that at will.
it's no. This is unless it should be a new moon if we're at Halloween.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's an alternate reality where there's at least some moon, so y'all can get some information.
I mean, and let you know that. Hold on
It
now.
has not moved across the sky enough to indicate that it would have been
A
That
bunch of hours.
6 hours. Yeah.
now,
No way.
get now then, like just a minute. Miss Charlie, was that your name?
Uh-huh.
Then that. Are you related to like that Miss Bell? Are you related to a Miss Bell that she was walking in from downstairs?
Very dusty lady. Hat.
Tim?
No.
Wait, that
About Tim, or Drake, or May?
What? No. You think I live here in this dusty house? No. They don't even have really good Wi-Fi here. I mean, this is slow as hell.
so then that you had basically got invited here with us too.
Charlie.
Yeah.
What is she dressed as?
Dressed as Charlie Bradbury from Supernatural.
Okay.
Well, hell. I mean, then that. What else did y'all find? Because the fact that you know that we had got a tip off
Oh.
about.
Look up there.
Yeah.
My clue's up there, and so's his, and
Yeah.
I think they're being cheap, and
Wait,
they.
check this out. Boom. I'll pull out a clue.
It's the same.
It's the same
It
thing.
is our second clue.
I found one on the table. Same
But
clue.
God damn it, y'all, I found a real clue. Look at this brown book. Here.
At
here.
this point, Charlie hops down from the counter and she says, "I'm gonna go find Liz and see if there's better Wi-Fi on the other side."
Now, who is
Who's
Liz?
that?
She's my friend. She's dressed up like Zombie Marie Antoinette. I'll find her. We'll find some Wi-Fi.
Liz Zombie
That sounds
Marie
pretty cool.
I
Antoinette.
know,
I like
right?
the costume, by the way.
Thanks.
That
I'll
reminds
see
me
you
of that
online.
game that came out.
And she heads out of the kitchen.
Like little marionette dolls, except they were like combat
Charlie.
servos in
Oh.
mid-century France.
Oh God. we
Oh,
killed
that's
Charlie.
No, it wasn't near Automata. It wasn't that Auto Tomato game.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I
It's
don't
a
remember
new one.
what
I
it's
forget the
called.
title, but it looked really fun. It was weird.
I mean,
Dark
that-
Souls like.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
We need to get
yeah.
on this thing. It is 3 in the morning, and I got work in the morning. We got.
I got work in the morning
Mister.
too.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think it is 3 in the morning.
I mean, that.
I checked my phone.
It says 3 a.m.
My phone says 3 a.m.
But look outside.
I mean, that.
Wait, does anybody
It's-
have an analog watch?
Of course I do. I always wear one.
It says 3 a.m.
The hell? I just fixed you.
I'm-
This is some good spooky now. This good spooky.
Can I?
Or that Templar dude's got some deft hands. Just
Yeah.
You can flip the
Strong
little
little stuff in
latches
the
and it
background.
should unlock, and you can, but it feels like it's glued. It's not moving.
It's one of them old houses where they keep on painting over instead of like fixing it.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Can I take my multi-tool and try to, I don't know, unscrew the window pane?
Sure.
I'm just gonna reach around them and open the window.
Doesn't open.
Even with my unholy strength.
Even with your unholy strength, does not open.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo! That's some paint.
man, they must have used that
As you're,
gorilla
and you're
grip.
aiming for the, you got the little plot, you got the Phillips head screwdriver out, and you're trying to unscrew the, and it's like they're turning, but it doesn't seem like they're ever coming back out. But it also doesn't feel like they're stripped. They're just, it's like it's not working.
Now, hell, I guess then we gotta play that little mystery game because I think I found the real clue with this book.
Okay.
So then that
Chandelier.
I mean, I can always go through the
Chandelier.
we gotta go to the
Sweet
shed.
tea. We all have the same clue.
We gotta go back out the front door.
I mean,
the
think
clue
about-
changes.
The clue is the same for all of y'all. Let's see if this
Okay.
is actually going to stay.
So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
the one that I have currently that I got from
Yes.
That is the same damn clue every time.
Chandelier. Sweet
To
tea.
mialo ine ili.
Toe mayonnaise.
Oh, good. I wasn't the only one that read it that way.
To
I was looking at it like-
I was trying. That's how I tried to remember it. Two mayonnaise.
All right.
I was like, you too, Brute?
So okay, so
I'll actually just put this out here for y'all because it keeps blowing around.
Well, you're the one who's got the,
Oh yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
the actual physical notes, so.
So, I mean that. Hell, then that. Even though that I
Which
just.
also means he didn't burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he.
He's a filthy cheater.
I'm pretty sure he's Tim's son.
I mean that.
Who's Tim?
I mean that.
The guy who let us out of the house.
the Templar.
Oh, right.
Hold up. Burning something of that's. I mean, I'm trying to like just trying to like look at your piece of paper, and then I can't really think of like unscrambling it or something. I can't come up with
I
something.
think it's another language.
Can I roll a weird check and see if this is some sort of voodoo thing? Because I happen to know that voodoo does involve burning pieces of paper.
You can roll weird. The rest of y'all can either roll weird for like a magic check, or you can roll sharp to see if you can decipher the language.
Can I go? She probably left.
Charlie headed out of the kitchen.
If I peek out, do I still see her? Or is she gone?
You do not see her, but there's a chandelier over the table in.
We're on the same track.
It's glowing with
So it's just like, we
a
just burn
like
a piece
blue
of paper
gas
with
light.
these old magic words on it.
What?
When you're done,
Mhm.
come look.
10 on the weird check.
Okay, and you were weird checking for.
15.
Okay,
Same thing.
okay, so weirds and
I had got a 9 on the sharp.
okay, so y'all's weird checks. You definitely know that the burning of like a ritualistic like spell on paper, that kind of thing is a general use like spell manifesting thing where you burn what you want to see happen, or where you burn what you're trying to manifest. It releases it into an energy form and makes it appear, right? So if all of you burned the same phrase, then theoretically you all participated in the same ritual. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
So we summoned some sweet tea. Hell yeah.
Your sharp roll, you're pretty sure it's not an anagram at this point. Like you're looking at the way the letters put together and you're like, there's no way this is mixed up to make English words. You're pretty sure it's a different language. You get the feeling it's European of some variety, but you can't quite piece it together just yet. It's not a immediately familiar language to you.
Oh, then that's just across the lake right there. Then I can't understand that phrase. Then that's across, what is it, the lake, the pond, something like that?
Okay. And then Ziggy had said, come
Wait, what you need, Ziggy?
There's a
There's-
chandelier now.
There is a blue gas flame chandelier over the table now, and now the punch bowl looks really, really blue from the blue light.
Oh, shit.
Dude, this place better have
Crystal
Pepsi.
Hang on. Check the book. See if it's got Wi-Fi.
Does the book have Wi-Fi?
There is Wi-Fi written in the book now. Also, charcuterie with rabbit.
Shark. What? Wait, I just said that a few minutes ago. What the?
It's at, oh.
Oh,
Maybe it's. Is
Can I look at the
it giving
fridge?
us? Is it summoning
Yes.
stuff that we
Crystal
asked
Pepsi.
Here, that I am gonna hand you the book and then you say something.
Wait,
for? Okay.
you didn't ask for mead, right?
No. I was just looking for food, scrounging about
But
the kitchen. We were
After
talking
you
about
drank the
sweet
tea, did you feel like you weren't thirsty?
You said
No.
something about a charcuterie.
I just drank the tea. I wasn't really thirsty
Yeah.
before. I mean, I'm
Rabbit.
thirsty now. I ate a whole bunch of
That,
bread.
like you specifically said that.
Right,
I've been drinking the tea.
right. Then
See if it makes you
I
more thirsty.
specifically said like charcuterie with rabbit, and then
Maybe
it's
it's
in the
not
book.
real.
Your question is making no sense.
All right, so you have the book now.
I have the book.
All right, are you staring at the pages?
I'm looking at the pages.
Nothing's changing.
All right. I close the book. I think about it for a second. and I say, wow, it sure would be nice if there was a 1985 Chevy Silverado in the driveway. And then I open up the book. Dang, I thought I could trick it. Okay.
I mean that this is some European type of heebie-jeebie tomfoolery, magic juju or something. So, I mean that.
Like, what kind of European are we talking about? Northern European, Eastern?
I can't really just
Western
designate that. I mean that
Southern?
I had basically made a average up in the class, so then I wasn't really paying much attention. But could be.
I think we need to look for more clues, more than just the main room and the kitchen. We need to.
We need to split up.
But the kitchen's where all
we
the
can split up.
was, I think.
Well, hey,
Yeah, you're right. We should
that Ziggy and then Bartholomew can go, and then that me and then Earl can go.
yeah, let's split up, gang. All right.
All right. So who
Yeah, I'm gonna
where?
take the creepy dungeon that's downstairs. You guys can go up to somewhere else.
I'll head towards the bar and the parlor.
Okay.
But on the way, can I like throw a cup at the chandelier? Does it like move and?
Sure,
is it
yeah.
real?
So yeah, you can, and it does. It makes like it's a physical chandelier up there.
Okay.
Like a little, the little like crystal chimes on it tinkle as the whole thing sways. The flames flicker. Yeah,
Why don't you throw that cup?
I wanted to know if the chandelier was real.
it's real. Where are you
Also,
two
was that?
going?
Also, was that?
Where are
was
we
it?
going?
Oh, I want to check upstairs.
Just cups on the table.
Yeah, then as that we are
Okay.
checking upstairs, I cash in.
It's blue raspberry punch if you
Can
like.
I cash in like one of my holds to basically have something that I need to have be prepared and ready for whatever's upstairs?
Okay. What are you trying to have or have prepared?
Let's see here. I just want to have like one of my one of my European grimoires prepared from just my haven. Anything that's just basically about like Europe and stuff like that.
Okay, so yeah, so your grimoires will be in your haven, which is on the front
Right.
driveway. Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to go out
Well
there.
then let's just go out there and grab one of those from just the thing.
Okay. So you're gonna try to head out to the driveway. You're going toward the park. Go ahead and move people around. You're heading toward the parlor and the
I'm
bar.
backing him up.
You're heading outside, and you were gonna head upstairs, or were
Oh,
you
you're
gonna
not
stick
going
with
upstairs
that?
anymore?
We will be, but he's gonna grab a book.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you two were teaming up, and we two were teaming up.
Oh.
It had something pop up. There we go. Hold on, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Okay.
We're back.
I'm recording just to make sure we didn't lose anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, welcome back, y'all.
Hey, we're back.
We had
Sorry
technical
about that,
difficulties.
Okay, so as y'all get over here to the front door, we'll deal with this first. Y'all get over here to the front door as Belmont is heading upstairs behind you, and Ziggy was headed across to the bar parlor area over there. As y'all approach the front door, nothing seems out of the ordinary. The coat closet's still there and everything. The little table with the candle and the bowl there's no clues in it. Y'all took the last 4. But as y'all reach for the door handle and try to pull, the door does not move.
Well, shit. Can't get to my haven. But that's where all of the good gear is.
So I'm going upstairs. I'm just gonna. Y'all can't go outside?
I mean,
No,
no.
check the coat closet real quick.
Check
Okay.
the coat closet.
Your grimoire that you were looking for is in the coat closet.
Oh, what the hell? In the coat closet? Seemed like some kind of interdimensional
I
portal.
opened up the leather book and I flipped to the last page.
European grimoire.
Is it tied to me?
No, no. My best guess as an initiate of my sect is that whatever spell or manifestation is causing these weird things to happen wants to have the sickest Halloween party that can exist, and therefore anything that we need to have is provided.
Oh, that's real smart. And
We came in wondering why there wasn't a chandelier in the house. We came back, there was a chandelier in the house. We wanted some sweet tea. There was some sweet tea. Miss Bradbury wanted some Wi-Fi, and she was able to connect to the internet somehow in this weird house. And flip back to the back. What else was on there? That you wanted your book. That book's in here now.
So basically, that if somebody was to get, so basically that what you're saying is that somebody had got control of this yonder tone, somebody can then basically summon like, I don't know, like a murderous, axe wielder.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to be asking for while we're in here. Gosh darn it.
She's writing things now.
Oh, you trying to kill us?
No.
I did not bring my shotgun for this today.
Check the book. It could be in there.
Flip to the back of the book.
Murderous axe wielder.
Fuck!
Close the door, close the door.
Gosh darn it. Why are you going
He's in the closet with you.
Why are you do that?
Alright,
All
so you were headed toward the bar parlor. We need to go catch with you first.
Okay.
As you come into the bar, it is kind of like this, like a sunken floor situation. That's what my little brackets there mean. There is like an island that's got the wet bar thing going on, sink and little mini fridge and everything. There is one couch, and then there's a pair of double doors that lead into the parlor itself. Inside the parlor is a lot more of the like cushy seating arrangements, a couple of bookshelves with just random magazines and shit on them. In the parlor though is only Charlie and another person who Charlie had said she was going to go find. Her friend Liz, who was dressed up like Zombie Marie Antoinette. That Zombie Marie Antoinette's there. She's got a fake head like sitting on her lap, and her head is like all done up like a red neck, but then her arms and everything are all done up with like zombie paint. So neither Belle nor Tim nor Drake are visible in the parlor. But Charlie sees you at the door, and she says, "Hey, I finally found a good spot for the Wi-Fi. I think that might actually be Greek, which is really weird. I don't know anybody speaks Greek, do you? Super weird. But it seems like the only thing that shows up in Google Translate that has any kind of sense to it."
That's what I was about to ask you.
I know! It says... My God, I lost my notes. I lost my fucking notes. Mind is matter, which is a bit of wrong, isn't it? Like the platitude is mind over matter, right?
Well, I guess mind is also matter, though, right?
I mean, a brain is matter, but isn't mind consciousness? And from like the muffled depths of her latex like costume, Zombie Marie Antoinette, Liz says, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the brain is not the center of consciousness. I mean, don't you think that it might be like, your heart or something?"
Don't they call it like gray matter, though?
I think you're being too literal, man.
Yeah, man.
Was the Dragon Boy in here when you were in here?
Huh?
The Dragon Boy.
There's a dragon boy.
Yeah, what about the knight?
There was a knight.
Or the
Hey.
hag?
Oh, the creepy Marie Laveau looking lady, like Helena Bonham Carter hit the skids.
Her.
Yeah, she was in here for a minute.
Where'd she go?
Headed back outside through the door that you're standing in.
Do y'all want a drink?
I've already had a few. You smell fun. Like you got some 420.
I was looking for Drake because I gave it to him in exchange
Dude, you gave it
for
away.
this.
What the fuck is that? I can't see. I got the whole latex thing going. You gotta
It's-
come closer, man.
Well, I don't want you to take it from me though.
Can't see if it.
I'll
Is she
hold it
is
like
she-
right in front of her face.
All right, cool. Yeah. So that's what Charlie's been typing in. Yeah, it looks
You
great.
didn't get one of these?
Oh, I did, but I kind of had to burn it.
Right,
So,
but
you
he
know,
didn't.
He who?
The Dragon Boy, Drake.
Oh, you're one of those guys that plays a lot of D&D, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
You might not know how to do that. It messes with your brain.
Doesn't she play?
Oh no, we've only been roommates for 2 weeks.
Selling them out already.
Thanks, Liz. Is she standing or sitting?
She's sitting on a couch next to Charlie.
I'll just start poking around the parlor, and while I'm poking around, can I use oops?
Read the text to me.
It says, oops. If you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper. You will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate knowledge.
Okay. Alright, so
But I want to do it to where I fall over something. It
Okay,
seems like
yeah,
I screw up and find it.
so you're kind of going over, you're walking around the perimeter of the parlor, checking all the nooks and crannies. And as you're going around one of the cushy armchairs, something catches your foot. You just kind of stub your toe and you kind of stumble away from it. And behind you, the long wooden handle of what looks like a garden tool falls out from behind the chair. And Liz kind of looks over that way and she says, "Dude, you've had a little too much, huh?"
I'm just clumsy.
Yeah.
Oh, let me put this back. I'll pick it up.
It's an axe, a single-bitted normal axe.
Like a axe or a axe?
Axe.
Axe. Okay.
Fire.
Dude, that's pretty weird to have in the house.
Why is it in the parlor?
I don't know, man. You think they're gonna make kindling out of the armchairs?
I'll try to make kindling out of the armchair.
Yeah, you can bust up an armchair.
Yeah, I want to do this.
You're busting up an armchair. About this time, y'all hear a smash, crash, bang, boom from behind the coat closet, towards the parlor.
Oh shoot. See, I told you. You asked for an axe murderer, we're gonna get an axe murderer. There's gonna be some crazy yahoo in there holding an axe. And there's gonna be some other girl over there, and she's gonna have her head cut off. I promise you. That's what we're about to go see. Let's go.
I mean, let's just go and go. I mean, that's surely that couldn't happen. And then Beaux just opens up the door first.
Yeah, that's what you see. He just closes the door.
He's sweating. He's
There is a plush velvety armchair that has been reduced to shreds of suede and splinters.
What? The girl holding the head.
And there's a zombie Marie Antoinette on the couch next to a very shocked looking Charlie. She's kind of like,
Lord, I tell you what. Yes.
Did I call it?
You called it as it is, Earl. Then here go $20.
Hey, we weren't even betting, but I'll take it.
okay, you were heading upstairs, you heard that they couldn't get through the door. What did you want to do then?
I'm kind of just standing at the, not quite the top, but at a level where I can just kind of look down and see everything below, but still
Alright.
see the immediate room upstairs.
Okay, so directly across from you is the door. The door is open. It's to just a normal looking bathroom. It's the most normal room that you've seen so far. In fact, there's no fog machine up here. It seems like the fog machine's somewhere downstairs probably, because fog sinks. But there's no fog up here. There is another door kind of near the wall that makes up the bathroom that leads off to your right, and it seems like this little landing hallway does go around to the other side.
Okay, so it's got, on the other side, it's not just rails, it's an actual wall.
Right, yes.
Okay.
The stairwell comes up and kind of deposits you in this landing hallway that faces the bathroom, that door over there. There's a little table with a lamp in that.
Does
far
the
corner.
second floor look over the first floor?
No.
It is stacked directly on top.
Okay.
So I can see all this if I were to go to a window
Right.
over here.
Right.
What's going on down there?
At this point, Rufus and Beaux would have recovered his European grimoire from the coat closet where it shouldn't have been.
Just getting my grimoire out of the closet.
And then you would have overheard them talking about if the book did have the the brown leather book had European Grimoire written in it. And then one or the other of them, I forget which, mentioned something about murderous axe wielder, and then that also appeared in the...
Did one of you summon a murderous axe wielder?
And about this point, there's a crash, and they go booking it off. And then you hear Rufus and Beaux say, "I tell you what." And now we're all caught up.
I don't want none of that ruckus. Let me go on upstairs.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, the door to the bathroom is open.
yeah, I'm just gonna stick my head in the bathroom. Looks
Normal.
fine. Normal. At least one room in here is normal. Single massive house like this, single bathroom. Really? Ain't got no sense of house design. I tell you what. So, do I see like the bookshelf there?
If you go farther around the corner, yeah. And there is another door into the other side of the house.
Well, might as well just go. First things first. I'm gonna check out this room.
All right, you open that room up, and it's a mostly empty space. The walls are gray. They appear to be like old cave stone, which does not match the rest of the house at all. The floor is also stone, and kind of slopes a little bit to the far side. There are, if I'm not mistaken, I did put one window in there. So,
You got two.
okay, so there are a couple of windows. They're wide, and they look out onto the outside space. So out the back, there's just a big ass tree. Out the front is a street light along the street out past the driveway. But the entire room is empty.
I could have sworn I had. Maybe I could have sworn I had like something as far as smell goes. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, right, here it is. So as part of my shapeshifter, when I investigate a mystery, depending on what I am, I can get a +1 bonus if it's something that's more akin to what I am. So being a werewolf, I have a heightened sense of smell.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna go sniffing around the room. Particularly, are there any other human-like sense? Anybody been through this room, or is it just the dank cave?
So go ahead and roll me sharp.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Mark experience.
6, if it matters.
Mark experience. You do not smell anything. You don't smell like damp stone. You don't smell mold. You don't smell sun-warmed stone. You don't smell human. You don't smell dust even. There's this feels like a blank space.
Damn, sinuses. I'm gonna go and walk on in. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. You walk
Things
in.
I will regret in 10 seconds.
You walk in. The
Yeah.
floor, like I said, it slopes a little bit.
Immediately, as soon as I walk through the threshold, I'm gonna turn around, point at the door. If you close, I'm tearing you off your hinges. Swear on whatever door god exists.
Dang
Honest.
it, Beaux. Now all we need is for all the doors to slam shut.
You hear what sounds like a door creak, but the door does not move.
Watching you, door.
You're in this room. It still smells dead, but not stinky dead, just blank.
Yeah, ain't nothing in here. I'm gonna look out the big window. I'm not gonna go up to the window. I'm just kind of standing in the middle of the room. What do I see out the big window?
Out the back,
Yeah, back.
big tree.
Big tree.
hmm
How close is it? How, like, you say big, so is it like branches close to the window? Are they sizable branches or just little limbs?
Big tree, close to the house, almost brushing the window.
So if I were to do something crazy, like take a running leap through the window, I'd be able to, you know, get in the tree and climb it.
Theoretically, you could land in the tree.
Defenestration.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then the other smaller window in the front, I can probably see out.
See out down onto the driveway.
And it slopes. Ain't nothing in here. Going back out.
As you pass the door, you hear a bit of that same kind of door creaky noise. The door's not moving. And you hear a whisper that says, "Oh man."
So is that behind me?
Kind of beside you, like as you're passing the door, like from the door.
What did it say?
It said all man.
From the floor?
I heard it with my wolf
The door.
ears. So immediately, I'm gonna just like in a playful, fun manner, just gonna hop around to face the door, and point at it, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump in the room. I'm in the room. Out of the room. I'm in the room. Back out of the room. What am I gonna do?
You hear a very faint, like, chuckling sound.
At least one, well, I guess both of us are having fun at this point. Cool. Be fun to talk if you wouldn't hide in dark corners, like creepy thing.
A couple of the panels on, and it's just a normal wooden door, a couple of panels on the door morph and shift into eyes and a mouth. It says, "We can talk."
So the door is talking to me.
Yes. This is a fun game.
Oh shit! That's awesome!
I know!
Do you have hands?
It kind of, like, the doorknob rattles a little bit, says, "I could," and it grows hands.
Oh no.
High five. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Good thing I have an axe.
I gotta process this for a minute. Your door? Talking? You got eyes? That's crazy.
Is it?
A little
I don't
bit.
feel crazy. And its eyes kind of tilt up.
I might be crazy.
Oh, I don't think you're crazy.
It's okay.
It's a really nice door.
It is a really nice door.
Did you want a scary door?
No. I'm not one for like super haunted houses. Like, so during Halloween they set up these crazy haunted houses. They get actors to come in dressed up in like scary stuff and they chase people around. And it's just not my thing.
Chase is fun though.
I mean, sometimes.
Oh shit.
All right. So, but going back to the book. Yes. You open. Are you opening the book?
Yeah, I'm about to check it every 5 minutes at this
All right.
point.
So at this point now, we've got chandelier, sweet tea, charcuterie with rabbit, Wi-Fi, Crystal Pepsi, European grimoire, murderous axe wielder, and kind of underneath it and almost indented to the side, head cut off. Another bathroom, talking door.
Who wished for the talking door?
What in the hell does it say now?
Several different things. I'll let you read it. I looked around for the Crystal Pepsi.
That was in the fridge back in the kitchen.
I mean that. Charlie, if you would, then that you said that was Greek, correct? Yeah, then I think that I may have some ancient tomes on that ancient Greece or something.
Google Translate already figured it out. It's
I don't need no Google Translate.
It's
all that.
mind is matter.
I mean that I can easily I don't know, have just one of my library tomes of just like ancient Greece.
You do hear a faint shout from below when Charlie says, "It's mind is matter."
I mean that.
More ruckus downstairs. I'm quite comfortable here talking with the door.
I mean, but I do
You
also.
got a name?
You could give me one.
I
I
mean,
could.
wait a minute. Pause. That this book was on that shelf with the photo of that Ziggy. That you remember that Beaux lady, that the Beaux lady, that the hag.
Yeah.
Then she felt like dust, and then that. I swear that I was just like looking around for this clue, and then I saw the picture of her, and then it basically, you said that she felt like dust,
Dust, yeah.
like
as if she touched dust, or if she's like partially dust or coated in
I mean
dust.
that.
If you can imagine dust condensed into a 3-dimensional.
Like a dust bunny almost.
She was like
kinda-
made out of dust. Yeah.
I want to read a bad situation.
Go ahead.
What? That is a 1.
Ah, experience.
I mean, no, wait, sorry. Then that is an 8. I had got double 3s. Because then math is hard. Anyway, let's see. Read a bad situation. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed yet? Just get that out the way.
A few, and probably more to come.
Well, shit.
Essentially, you get the feeling you're kind of trying to piece this together, and it seems like everything is in flux. Things are changing.
You might want to try to summon your specialized tools, whatever you got.
I'm poor. I don't have these specialized tools.
Yes, you do.
Baseball bat.
Specialized tools.
I had a shot.
Well, I don't need a baseball bat now. I have an axe. That's better, right?
I have something better than an axe. I just have a cold iron sword. So, I mean, we might well just go to the broom closet. And then Miss Charlie, if that you would, could you do some more research on like that, some kind of Greek order that's kind of like, I don't know, summoning things and stuff? Because then I think that we got ourselves some kind of, I don't know what, maybe a trickster guide or something, Earl?
What's up, bud?
Buddy, this way. They're on stream right now.
I mean, then we just got to get Bartholomew up, and then that we can basically get some clues, more clues.
I think we need to get more. I think we need to explore more of the house. Honestly.
I agree.
Let's go check on our friend upstairs. See what's going on up there.
Oh yeah, well that, and then that just basically be a due to also that the person is also sitting on the couch.
Liz does not respond, and Charlie at this point says, maybe it's not such a good idea. We're gonna come with you if that's okay. And she like closes her laptop and puts it away, and then she kind of elbows Liz and says, "Come on." Liz does not move.
Wait, wasn't she just talking? Sorry, that's meta. Come on, is that?
And Charlie's kind of like, Liz? Liz kind of falls over limp on the couch.
Oh God! Take her stuff off her head. Make sure she's not choking.
Okay, I mean, then let's just basically just try to get her makeup and stuff off.
Y'all start unwrapping kind of like the rags around her neck, and they're wet. You can't tell if it's from the fake blood that she had on the stump athlete, but you pull off the latex part that's over her head, and her head rolls off onto the floor.
Oh.
Oh. And Charlie at this point goes, "Holy shit!" And she just runs out of the room.
Can I get her?
See what you did?
And try to use trust me.
Pleasant conversation.
Go ahead and give it a try, but
You could have asked
it might
for
be a little,
anything.
it might be a little rough because she is like booking,
Because I'm trying to protect
and
her
you're
from
still
being
holding an axe.
true.
You can give it a
I'm
go.
supposed to be the smart one.
So roll charges.
Smart and common sense ain't the same damn thing.
Nah, you can start, but like at the last second you realize you're still holding the axe, and she's just kind of like she ain't even paying attention. She is out of the room and turning for the front door.
I'll let her.
Let's see, what happened in other horror movies that might help us
No,
out?
Go ahead and pull Charlie off temporarily and drop Marie Antoinette into a prone position, please. Thank
I mean, hell, then we're gonna have shit.
She was able to open the door and get out.
you don't know you're still in
Quick,
this room.
don't think about anything.
I hope she's not going a full-on sprint running to some piano wire.
Oh no.
See, I'm not down there, so
You're not. That's true.
I don't even know what's going on. I just hear ruckus, and I'm
This seems
sitting
very
there.
familiar to
That's
a
what I was
movie
gonna
I
try
saw
to
one
warn her
time,
about.
where it was these
Like,
four guys,
Don't go
and they got
full-blown panic.
and they had these weird backpacks, and people paid them to go find ghosts. It seems very similar to what we're doing right now.
Actually, did
It was basically like that whole other movie about, it was something about that, it was like they were singing on a boat, and then that.
Huh? You're
Oh, I know
you
what you're
know
talking
what
about.
I'm talking about.
ghost ship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she wrote it down.
Well, you said it in character. I just didn't know
Oh.
You gotta specify.
Specify.
We look out the window. Toot, toot.
Okay, so we need to start trying to think about good stuff now. We need to get Bartholomew downstairs.
So at this point,
Bartholomew. His name's
Belmont.
Belmont. Your name's Bartholomew now.
And Junior.
All right.
I'm sorry.
McGregor.
All right. So what are the three of y'all in the room with dead zombie Marina?
I would like to panic, run to the bar, and just start knocking shit over, looking for like whatever the most expensive whiskey they have is,
I would like to make a
and
sharp.
then just kind of go, and put it down.
There's a very expensive whiskey that you can shotgun like there's no tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, just probably like 3 gulps.
Jim Beam Special Reserve.
So Ziggy is pounding booze.
I want to try to basically see like how long has she actually been dead.
The wound is actually still seeping blood.
Still fresh. So I did not take the infirmary. I'm sure what it did, but oh well.
Is there blood on the axe?
No.
Okay.
Going to basically grab the head a bit, and then I am going to try to use preparedness, which is basically I need something unusual and rare. So it says to roll a sharp on a 10 plus. You have it right here, right now. On a 7 through 9 that you have it, but it is not here. It will take some time to get. On a miss, you know where it is, but it is somewhere really bad. And in that, I am basically going to try to see that if I basically have basically a philosopher's stone to see that if I can basically have that to basically get her head back onto her body.
Okay, so roll for it.
Okay.
That was a lot of text you had to read at me.
Oh, what do I want to do? Let me see. Then that is. I had to roll sharp, so then that was a 7.
Okay. So you know exactly where it is in the cabinet in your truck, in your Haven. But it's in your truck.
Damn it! I wish we had that damn stone that we can bring her back, but oh, freak! It's in the truck.
I go look at the book.
Philosopher's Stone.
I go back to the coat rack room.
It's not in there. Charlie is also not in the front hall.
Oh yeah, I didn't see her either when I came out to the bar.
What else does the book say?
Are there any doors or windows open?
Go down.
Ghostbusters, ghost ship.
I did not say Ghostbusters. I merely referenced Ghostbusters.
You referenced it though.
Are there any windows or doors open?
Oh,
No. But roll me investigate, roll me sharp.
Look outside.
I'm sorry.
Somebody got pulled off in the
You-
old ambulance.
It wasn't an ambulance, it was a hearse.
Oh, was it?
You
I thought it was
see-
an ambulance.
You
It's
see
not
Earl
worse.
come out of the room and head around to the coat closet. And you go follow him, and as he's looking in the coat closet, there's something a little bit different, and it takes you a minute, bleary-eyed, to kind of creep closer to the front door, and you can see that there's little, like, scratch marks beside the keyhole in the door. There's a keyhole, like, for a skeleton key.
Huh. Off on the coat closet door.
On the front door.
On the front door. Can I look in the...
You see Ziggy over here looks a little unsteady on his feet, reeks of alcohol, and is peering an open keyhole on the front door.
I go over there and look at it.
There are scratch marks on the iron plating around the keyhole.
Well, it
And
looks
you
like
can actually see through it outside, like you see the driveway.
looks like somebody was trying to pick it. If only we had the lock picking lawyer here.
I love that guy.
I love that guy too. I mean that that the thing is that Belmont, that you finally came back.
Alright, so you've been playing with the door this whole time.
No, at this point, I'm sitting on the floor having a fantastic conversation with the
Right.
door.
Oh my god.
So what's it like out there?
It varies a whole lot. It's like sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't rain, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's unpleasant, sometimes it's really humid. A lot of times, well, this area, a lot of times it's really humid. But I got it. I'm thinking on the side here. I know what I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name you Dora.
I love it!
It's a good name.
So, I got a question. When I came out, you said "aw," and I was so were you just gonna shut me in the room when
You
I was
told
turning
me
my back?
not to.
Oh, yeah, I mean I did, but you never know. Doors are crazy. Sometimes,
Aww.
sometimes they do some weird stuff. Doors.
See?
You seem pretty decent though.
Well, you told me not to, so I couldn't.
Oh, you must be made out of some good stuff,
I tried.
like mahogany. I like mahogany.
I think I'm pine.
Pine's good too. It's useful for building stuff.
I'm built.
Exactly. See, you're a well-built door.
Aww.
So, crazy. So, can you switch from door to door? Are you stuck in this one? Can you just pop up at like that door right there that points to the bathroom? Can you transfer your consciousness to that, or you just?
Oh, I can now. And the face disappears, and from behind you hear, ha!
You're awesome. That's awesome. You're my friend now.
I have a friend.
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. Not everybody can say they're friends with doors.
This is charming but terrifying.
Yeah. You're downstairs having a horror movie.
Right.
He's up there with E.T. going let's
So do you happen to know what's going on in this room, or are you just as lost about things as I am?
Oh, it's just empty.
Yeah, got that suspicion. Actually, there's another room that I haven't checked. You want to check it out?
You want to go upstairs?
Not yet. There's a third room there, just around the way.
I don't think you want to go in there.
Oh no, what's going on in there?
They're sleeping.
Who's sleeping?
They're sleeping.
It's not good to wake up people. I get really grouchy when I get woken up early.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's. So you said there was a third floor?
Uh-huh.
All right.
There's a trap door in the ceiling beside the bookshelf.
You know what? I'll meet you at the trap door.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go up.
She's
Trap door.
her face is on the ceiling now, looking down at you see, it's right here.
I'm just gonna reach up and say, yeah.
Oh, she's got his arms.
And so you pull down and the whole thing, the trapdoor flips down and the little ladder thing drops. And so on the map, you're gonna be coming up, following the little stairwell that the little lines, and so you're facing the front of the house when you come into the attic space. Now this attic space is very much a junk-filled hoard nightmare. It's dust, there's boxes and crates full of things, but as you come upstairs, Dora behind you, she's like, okay, I think I'm gonna be stuck here because there's not another door up there. As you hear her, and she's kind of trailing off and mumbling to herself, you're hearing whispers in the attic. Lots and lots of whispers.
Wait.
And they fade and disappear.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait, Dora, can you only move the doors that you can see?
That's what there's no doors up here. I'm down here, now I'm hanging.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can go back to the doors that you were previously, can't you?
Oh yeah, I could even go
Oh, okay.
downstairs. I could go downstairs. Never been downstairs. I'll be back. And she goes downstairs.
I'm just gonna yell out.
To God.
Have fun,
she's
Dora.
not up here in front of me.
We'll get back to that. So you're in the attic, and it is very much just like I said, it's a hoarder's nightmare. On your initial look, just kind of looking around you, the smells that are hitting you, it's a lot of layers. You smell a lot of different human smells, and none of them that you smelled here tonight.
Okay.
And looking around, you can see a few of the boxes have like clothes like sticking out of them. You see bright, shiny, psychedelic, like disco spandex in one box. You see another box that looks like it has like a biker's leather jacket. There's another box that has honestly what looks like a pilgrim like collar frock.
These guys take Halloween seriously. Looking at the room, I'm assuming there's like a layer of dust. Is
Yes.
there like any area that has slightly less dust or a smaller layer, or is it all pretty equal?
It's all pretty equal.
Okay.
And as you're looking around, you hear a kind of noise, and following the noise just a few steps away, you find a very ornate, like Versailles Renaissance ball gown, golden. There's even little trickles of red along the collar.
Little trickles of red around the collar.
And it's laid over a box like it just appeared there.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna kind of sniff at it.
Okay.
That's sharp. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7.
Okay. Smells like weed and booze and a little bit of perfume.
That is a odd smell. I'm gonna focus in on the red around the collar.
Blood. And fake blood smells sugary like syrup.
Okay, so I'm getting both.
So he smells real blood and fake blood?
Yeah.
Hey Dora, you back yet or still having fun?
No response.
Okay, she's still having fun. That's alright.
Anything else right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back
I've got a
downstairs.
terrible
It's been a minute. I've not talked to her. I've been talking to Dora for
You're
a
gonna
while.
hate it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Go for it.
You're gonna hate it.
So
Go for it.
as you come back down the track, the ladder, there is a second door on the wall where the bathroom was. So there's now a door and a door. So like instead of that one door, there's 2 doors.
There's one. This bathroom door's still open.
Instead of there, that's
Oh my gosh.
No, so both doors are closed.
Yes.
That doesn't seem right. They're right next to each other, so I'm gonna grab
Pretty much.
both and push them. Both doors open at the same time.
2 bathrooms, mirror images of each other.
Poor house design.
It's like a Jack and Jill, but it's just 2 bathrooms instead of a bathroom with 2 bedrooms. It's not a bathroom and a bathroom.
Usually you've got like a dedicated bathroom to the master bedroom, and then you got like the public bathroom, which for the shared rooms, the guest rooms, and you definitely want a bathroom downstairs. I mean, that's downstairs. Who wants to run upstairs when if you're having intestinal problems, man?
Especially when you can't open a window and just right out the window.
Okay.
Although that is impressive, just bathroom out of nowhere. I think something's going on in this house. I'm not quite sure.
Drunk wolf brain is starting to put it together. All right, we're gonna come back to that. So downstairs, you 2 were looking through the keyhole. What were you doing?
Just like being like, well, god dang, I do not want this on my permanent record. I had made somebody appear deceased. I don't know what the hell going on in this thing. Maybe that that it was Calvin, that one of those damn foxes playing tricks again. Damn kitsune named Calvin. But shit.
Oh,
Oh,
You're not in the same room, so you can't reactively look at it that way. But you're in the front hall. Did you want to look at the book again?
No, we're looking at the door at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, then that hell shit. I mean,
Just
then
like
that
peeking through the
we
keyhole,
do need
like,
to go
do you
ahead and
see
then get to
key
that
or
shed,
something,
and then
or-
that I know that we still haven't ran up. That I know that we haven't ran up until like
Oh, right.
that whoever that I summoned, we just gonna call him just Mr. Fuzzy or something. I just walk back out, just kind of frustrated, just like what.
You can hear these two murmuring from toward the.
And then I am gonna like look at my watch and see what time it is.
It still says 3 o'clock.
We are
3 o'clock.
Okay, so we're looking under the rug to see if there's a key to the door.
There is not.
Damn.
But you do find, as you're kind of moving the rug back a little bit, you step on a bit of a lump in the rug.
Okay.
And so you can lift the rug the other direction, and you find a shiny black stone that kind of glistens like oil sheen.
Weird.
Sharp actually.
Has an 8 on the die. Yeah.
Okay. You remember Rufus and Beaux had said something about a philosopher's stone to try to bring Liz back to life.
Okay. That might be the philosopher's stone he was talking about.
And about
I don't
this
know what
point-
that is,
and about
but
this
that
point
is
you come around
definitely
the
a stone.
corner, and Earl is holding your philosopher's stone.
Oh, how you get my philosopher's stone?
It was under the rug.
Under the damn rug? Well,
There
let
you
me
go.
see that and then rush immediately back to Liz.
She's not there.
Well, I'm gonna just keep this with me because what the
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah.
What in the heck? She's
I
not
was
in the
picking up what you were
room.
putting down.
We need to stick together.
If you were a key and you weren't in a door,
I checked the top of the door frame.
I would check the freezer. I mean the hell that I sometimes leave my keys in the freezer.
who does that?
People.
All right. You're
Try-
heading toward the kitchen to go check the freezer. You were checking the door frame.
I'm going to go towards the into the parlor and try
Okay.
to check in the seat cushions.
All right, so you're doing that. So arrange appropriately.
Kitchen?
Have Rufus and Beaux be outside the door to the kitchen, not quite in the kitchen yet, please.
And you?
You were checking the top of the door. Did you want to do something else when you don't find it there and everybody else kind of splitting off?
Looking around. Checking for more. Where would a key be? Rattling my brain trying to think where a key would be, I guess.
Okay. Roll me a sharp and let's see.
Maybe there's a bowl on the table that Tim was at, and
He did mention a bowl of keys. 7. So.
Okay. Yeah, you can just kind of start like you're gonna start a methodical search. Like when you misplace a wrench, you're gonna go shelf by shelf. So you're gonna just start like doing a grid search in the front hall.
Need your telescopic magnet. Drop into the-
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get back to your couch cushion run. So as you go and you're kind of power walking toward the kitchen door, and as you go to push it open, you see eyes open in the kitchen door. It sprouts a couple of arms and it waves at you and says, "Hi, I'm Dora."
Oh, what the? And then his eye pops out. The glass eye pops out.
Oh my goodness.
And then it's just like I can't see without the sign now. Then he
But
just
that's
gets
a
on the
glass
knees.
eye.
Yes, and then he just picks it up and just put it back in. I mean, it's some magical heebie-jeebie stuff that I had like
That's a
enchanted
really
with.
pretty chandelier. Didn't know they have
Wait.
chandeliers down here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That been there. Well, anyway, then do you have a name?
I'm Dora. I just said you don't listen very well. You're not like your friend upstairs. He's my friend now too.
That his name was Belmont. He was dressed up as a werewolf.
He's a good listener, and she kind of does this number.
Right. I mean, I knew that that Belmont. I think that that he's part of the furry community. You know what that is?
He has fur.
Gonna do me dirty like that.
I mean that. I guess. I mean that. I'm
Did
trying
you want
to
to
go
come
to the
inside?
kitchen.
And
Yes,
she kind of
please.
swings herself open and like grabs onto
Phrasing.
a shelf.
I mean, do you want to go on the refrigerator door? Have you ever been on a refrigerator
Oh,
door?
that's not wood. I don't know I mean, I could. And she like shifts herself over there. Like you see a little bit of a warble go through the air as she just zooms over
I
there.
hope this door does not appear in front.
We're gonna make a house. We're making house god. Is what we're making.
That this is after the hunt, I got an idea of what. But anyway, then that Beaux is just basically just gonna go first check the freezer.
It's a freezer.
Okay, check the refrigerator.
Liz's head.
Oh,
Some-
not
they
nope, not even.
You got
Oh.
refrigerator.
Oh,
That is a deep cut.
that's a deep
That's
cut,
a
but
deep
no,
cut.
I am, man. I swear that this better not be no god dang American Psycho bullshit.
When will you learn? Your
I
actions
have
have consequences.
I know.
I reference all the movies where nobody gets hurt, and it's funny.
Well, shit. And then he just realized what he just says, and like, well, immediately goes out and just.
You okay? You look a little stressed. You know, that could just be, it's Halloween and it's a stressful time of year.
I mean that
I know where the key is.
I'ma just go in there and find my friends and shut up, cause I put my own foot up in my mouth, and gonna try to go find Earl and then Ziggy.
Alright. So, Earl, you were doing a grid search, you heard,
I heard him talking to somebody. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out.
okay, so you see him, you basically push open the kitchen doorway just in time to see him open the fridge and Liz's head is there. And close, nope.
Okay.
And then as the fridge closes and he's walking out past you, and y'all are like, we need to go figure out where Ziggy is or whatever, you hear a voice from behind him saying, oh, hang on, wait for me, where are you guys going? And you see the face, you see Dora's face on the door.
Man!
What?
At about this point, you're coming down the stairs and you hear Mimic!
Mimic?
I think they're talking about me!
Oh no, that's just Dora. You're alright.
Dora.
That's my friend!
Oh, cause she's
Yeah, guys, I made a
Door.
I named her Dora.
Oh.
We're gonna put a pause there, we're gonna go back to you, you're looking in the couch cushions.
And the whole time I'm thinking, where would it be if I'm a key? Where would I leave my keys? Where are my keys? And I check my own pockets.
You find a ring of keys, but they're your house keys.
Is there a skeleton key on them?
No.
Okay.
That's a good shot.
Oh.
I'll continue looking in the cushions. I'll check all the keyholes on every door that I see as well. Maybe they left it in a keyhole on another door.
No. But about this point, while you're in the parlor and kind of in this area, you hear from overhead a thump sound, like something got dropped.
Oh, dang it.
Oh. No.
The floor here is, the ceiling here is
Like
sheetrock,
plaster? Yeah,
like old plaster.
yeah.
How can it seem really heavy or small or
Roll sharp.
9?
Okay. It didn't sound terribly heavy. It also didn't sound like mechanical. It didn't sound like a box. It had a kind of soft sound.
Like a
Yeah.
oh god, something's wrong with the freaking werewolf. And I run out to try to, and he's like,
At about this point, he's at the bottom of the stairs. Those two are basically standing in the kitchen doorway, and you see a couple of wooden arms waving behind them in the air.
I ready my axe.
Oh, look at that one! He's got a weapon.
Everybody else seems cool with this?
Ziggy, that this is our friend Dora.
Yeah, this is Dora.
Hi.
Dora's pretty cool. We've been chatting it up.
Yes.
She went with me to check out the second floor
I mean,
and the attic a little bit.
I mean that she is always open up. That she's just always open for new opportunities.
Why are you so far across the house? And you see a bit of a shimmer through the air, and the doors behind you kind of swing a little bit. She's like, oh, there's two of them! And she's kind of straddling between them, one eye here, one eye there, and one arm
Do
there.
we want
one
to
eye
take
there.
Dora with
away
us?
from the doors.
I mean that
But
you
I'm
know
just
that
doing
I think you can. I mean that it is up to you, to be
Doors,
honest.
you're
'Cause
gonna-
what is your
and
plan
she
exactly?
Slips herself into one door.
Oh, you don't want me to do my plan.
I mean, I have already put us up in enough shit.
I mean,
So
my
y'all see
plan
this, not
only
just
makes
me,
this
right?
worse.
Yeah. It's Dora.
Why, yeah, then that's Dora.
I'm Ziggy.
How's the axe? Is it heavy? It looks heavy.
I mean, that.
Dora,
I prefer not.
Okay, cool. We're not friends.
Not yet. It takes me a while to become friends.
Paranoid.
Untrusting?
So,
That's paranoid.
Earl,
It's
Yeah,
I
have
assume
you ever
everyone's
dealt
my
with
enemy first.
anything Greek
We're not enemies. We're
Great.
gonna be such good friends.
well,
other than Greek yogurt?
I'd start naming stuff, but I don't
Oh.
want it to appear before
By
us.
the way,
so
guys, something just went.
you probably should go
Upstairs.
check that out.
Yeah.
Upstairs. There's two
It
bathrooms
sounded
up there, by the
directly
way.
above the parlor.
There's 2 bathrooms upstairs now, by the way.
Oh, maybe it was a
It's
bathroom.
a very, very poor
Wait,
house design.
why wouldn't there be 2 bathrooms?
Oh no, it was one when I initially went up there. Then I checked
Okay,
up there, came back down 2 bathrooms.
Maybe
It's
it was the
weird
other bathroom
things.
being made.
So I'm gonna reach into my boot
Okay.
and pull out my knife
Weapon.
and my wrench, and I'm gonna go to Dora's door, and I'm gonna pop her hinges, and I'm taking Dora with us.
Your wrench.
I was about to say, if you
Okay,
need, I got my multi-tool.
Hang on. As you get over there and you get your wrench and your knife and you're trying, you find out that they're rubber, and they don't work for that.
They're rubber hinge. Put my knife back.
No, your wrench and your knife are rubber.
Oh.
Oh.
They're props now. They're not functional.
Oh.
What about the axe?
Oh, it's functional. You busted up a chair with it.
I can
Wait.
just break the hinges off.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Would
he's
that-
mean.
would that hurt you?
Put a friend who made him hurt me.
Well, is a hinge part of a door? I thought that was separate. I
It's
don't
like
know how.
my ass. You want
how
to
do you
axe
work?
my ass?
Well, he.
So
I feel like I am in a dream.
It's the best kind of dream, though, where you're with your friends
Or-
and you get to stay forever.
Or I've been drugged. And not in the
maybe
good way.
both. No, I think I get where you're trying to go. We were gonna try and take you off the hinges so you can come with us everywhere.
I could just go back upstairs.
You
That
could
works
do
too.
that?
That's how I got down
Yeah,
here.
Dory can go from door to door as long as
My
there's a
friend
door.
said I
Please.
could.
How many doors
You
are
know,
in this house?
if her name was Flora, she could go to any floor she wanted to.
Oh, but I like the doors. But hey, I could have a cousin.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, that. Wait a minute
cousin?
now.
Cousin,
Wait
yeah.
a minute.
Under your feet, you hear a.
What
Family's
the?
always important, Dora.
Is there a rug there or no?
It's just the floor, and there's wrinkles in the wood now. Looks like a face.
Are you
Flora?
Flora?
Florida?
And she just kind of shifts out from under. I said, get off my face! Hi, Dora. And Dora's like, hi, Flora. This is fun. We should all have a family reunion upstairs, yeah? Your friend Charlie's up there. We should go say hi. And they just both of them.
Oh.
She's very energetic. We
That
should
was
go
my plan. In
upstairs.
case you had a question, I was going to introduce a second NPC.
That's much better than what I've been doing, to be honest.
Okay.
Let's go run upstairs. It's
Yeah,
pretty
Let's
quiet.
just
Yeah.
go
I like it
upstairs.
there. It's quiet. It's pleasant. Don't go into that other room. There's people sleeping. We shouldn't wake them.
Oh.
It is
I'm
exactly
pretty
what
sure.
you think.
I'm pretty sure. I pull
pretty
out
sure we
my.
should definitely
I pull out
go
my Mystery Incorporated handbook thing, and I go. You should probably check all the rooms.
Yes.
It's like rule like 7.
Yes. And then that.
Yeah. See.
I haven't checked that room yet, but I checked the other rooms. It's
I
pretty
mean
cool.
that at least that we haven't done that the whole like what did they do on the cartoon whenever that we are all like looking through the door and then our heads go doo doo doo, or else then that we have
Yours
been
is
like
last
running
'cause
all
you're
the way.
tallest.
Alright. Y'all are going upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all make it to the second floor landing. The 2 bathroom doors that you open to check the state of the new bathrooms, they're still open. Dora is on the empty room door where you first met her.
That would be where I heard the thump.
Yes. And Flora
See, 2 bathrooms.
and Flora is currently like she's kind of, you know how like the rug moves in Casper, but she's the floor, and so she's like roaming the hall. She's like, this is pretty cool. Yeah,
Are the
I like
floors of
this.
Hairwood too?
Yes.
Can you go to stone? Well, I don't know about stone yet because
Right.
that door's closed.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I mean that do we see anything upstairs?
I feel like we got off to a rude greeting with Flora, so I'm gonna go. Hello, Flora. I'm gonna put my hand down there. I don't know.
So you're one of those, and she reaches up, and it's not like a full, like, she doesn't sprout a whole arm, it's just kind of like a blob.
Oh,
Like,
she
stretches.
Terminator 2's it.
Yeah, she just kind of stretches up rather than extends a hand. Yeah, but she'll shake. She's like, "Oh, you're one of those. Okay, I see.
I mean, you came
Polite.
here and you had him standing on the face, and I feel bad on your face. I feel bad about that.
I mean, touching is a little weird. I mean, we barely know each other.
Just a handshake. But I've been getting along
What about
with
a fist
your cousin Dora a lot.
Looks tasty.
Alright.
Tasty.
You're easy to creep out, man.
Is there any way that I can stand on the ceiling instead?
I mean, you could roll weird.
If only we had shoes with gummy things on the top so that you could walk on the ceiling.
Like,
You
I mean,
just have a
I got.
plunger in your
I just have a few plungers and stuff up in at the workshop.
If you open the book, it says plunger shoes.
I mean that
All
up
right.
in my workshop.
I look down at his feet.
Aw.
Okay, well, plunger shoes obviously would be contained in the bathroom /
Yeah, I take famously huge shits. Plunger shoes would be helpful.
I mean that I know how to like whip it up if that we need to. So
What do you keep looking at the book? What's going on with the book?
Oh, every time we seem to think of a terrible idea, it shows up in the book.
Like Crystal Pepsi.
That's a fantastic.
or else, what was that called? It was called like
Fantastic
Starlight
idea.
Coke.
Stuff. Yeah, I actually like that stuff.
Okay, Ziggy.
I'm not sold on the Crystal Pepsi.
No, that's gross.
Starlight is kind
Coke
of
Zero is good.
Okay, we are up here. We've checked. You've checked the bathrooms.
Yeah, I mean, I opened the door. I didn't actually open it.
Okay, and you checked that room over there.
Yeah, the big empty one. But
All right,
didn't you
and
say
I
that's
heard
where
a
the
thump.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard a thump.
Let's check that one again.
Okay.
Do you want to come back in this room? I mean,
been
it'd
in
be
that
be
room
all
already.
nostalgic, and we could have a
It's only
reunion.
It's like a meet cute, but meet again cute.
Right, he gets it. We might be friends, but that axe is still scary.
I'm gonna keep holding the axe, but I do think we're friends now.
Okay,
Maybe.
the chat, no comment.
What is
Chat,
happening?
but continue.
They've been going at it like I've been seeing it over there. Anyway, I've lost
I don't-
control.
Continue.
Yeah.
I don't want
Continue,
read that
keeper.
one sentence, and I'm thinking to myself, do I want to know the context of that sentence?
No, let's continue on
Let's
with the
continue,
story.
keeper.
I'm waiting on y'all. I don't.
Yeah,
I
You're
don't know.
opening that door.
There. And what was the stone room for?
Yeah, this is the stone room.
Oh yeah, it's still a stone room. Charlie's body is on the floor, and there's blood trickling down the stone.
I will rush to try to.
Holy Jesus!
I
Cinemates.
have a Philosopher's Stone. Go straight up to the wound and see what I can do.
It seals the wound. She doesn't wake up.
What happened to the techie girl?
That was her.
Is there a computer with her?
Yes.
Can I take it?
Sure.
Does the Wi-Fi still work on it?
Sure, but it's locked, and you don't know her password.
Can I oops my way to her password?
It took her 5 minutes and 36 characters.
That is true.
Right.
Okay. Do me a quick and roll me sharp.
6, 7.
You type in what you think might be the correct password, which is the Winchesters are banned. Everyone should know that. Nothing else will ever make sense again if we don't get them on Twitch. But it doesn't work. And you see
I do that again, but I add 1 at the end.
roll sharp.
7. So work. Oh wait, yeah, 7.
You
so
do it again, and it pops up with 3 tries remaining.
Obviously,
And the little
Bruh,
and the little Dennis
Look,
Henry.
I'm not the most technical of this, but close that browser browser, pull up the Firefox, because that's what she's probably been using, and use the autofill.
I'll do it, but on Opera.
Damn, does she have like every browser in existence?
Does she even got Netscape?
Wait, I check her Telegram.
I mean that, you know that.
In the meantime,
Can
Is
I-
there anything
breathing.
besides her? Oh,
Huh?
she is.
She?
But
Oh,
she's not awake.
Okay.
Is there anything besides her body in there?
No.
Does Flory go in there?
all right, and then we need to take care of her. I wish that we sure had a bed to put her on.
Wait.
What?
Can Dora and Flora only go to floors or anything wooden?
I don't know the rules to this.
Hey, can you go to anything wooden?
Do you want me to?
Can you go to one of those trees?
Oh no, I don't want to go out there. It's scary out there.
Why is it scary out there?
It's not safe out there. It's safe in here.
Why is it not
I feel
safe
like
out
it's
there?
actually the opposite.
Why is it not safe out there?
Flora just says, obviously it's because we can't exist out there. We exist in here. If we went out there, we wouldn't exist.
I
Is
mean,
it because of magic?
Actually, that would have been
Define
really cool to see
magic.
Dora
At the
turn
same
into a
time-
giant tree in.
At the same time, Dora says, I mean, magic is a state of mind.
Don't
not a
say
state
that
of
out
being."
loud!
I
She'd be a
mean,
giant tree, and that is our friend.
Dora says, that sounds like a great idea, but smaller. And she turns into a potted plant.
I'm just gonna pick up the chocolate.
Crazy.
You've made
Isn't Dora the most awesome entity
It's like
ever?
baby
you've made Groot.
Yeah, you have
this
made
is
Groot.
I am Dora.
I mean that. Well,
There's a limit
okay
to
then.
how
So then
hard-
let's put these things together. Then, and that we basically got one of the young Nissums, you know,
She shifts back into the
breathing.
door. You still have the potted plant, but Dora's back in the door.
We have-
This is better because now I have arms again.
That we
Yeah.
have them.
Let's
We
get
have
into
like
this,
one
just in
of
case
the
you wanna
two
jump in
misses
and where
alive.
you can't go.
We got that we
Looking
don't
out for it. Just
we
gonna
don't
sit
know
down right
where
here
our
next to the door.
team that this Bell or else that
Oh, they're
this
dead.
Drake is.
Oh, they've got to be dead.
Well, they own this house,
Oh,
right?
speaking of people who gotta be dead, I spied upstairs in the attic a very Victorian-esque dress. It was actually really nice. It had, fake blood around the collar and some real blood. Something happened.
Yes, something happened.
Was
Yes,
the
something.
dress he describes as a Marie Antoinette's dress?
Yes.
That would be.
Because when I was up there, just kinda-
Liz's dress.
Yes.
Who's Liz?
That was Charlie's.
Oh, she's dead now.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's not good.
Which room did you not go in?
The one on the outside.
The sleeping people.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
It's
How
not a
big
good
is
idea.
this lamp? Is it like real tall?
It's like a table lamp.
Okay.
I mean, Dora was like, you shouldn't go in there. It's like, yeah.
You really shouldn't.
Can I go to the bookshelf and pull the books and see if it opens like a secret door?
It doesn't open a secret door, but you can pull the books off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything from those
Got a
books?
pile of books. There's
I-
also a trap door leading to the ceiling with the stairs still on it that's still down. Because I
But
don't think you
nothing-
closed it back.
No.
Nothing like hidden in the bookshelf.
Now that I am upstairs, I would like to, because of that, I have that European grimoire. That I would like to use magic to. Let's see here. I would like to basically observe another place or time,
Crazy idea.
and then
Dora might be able to
I
pull
get
it
a
off.
+1 forward.
Alright. Roll
Okay.
it.
It would make her power.
Oh, that has everything
Okay,
else.
so
we've been doing.
I have a 8 total. No wait.
I feel like we could
No, wait, I have a
wish
9
Dora
total.
was more.
Alright. So what
I wish Dora was Giannis.
excuse me. What glitch would you like?
I don't know what that means.
You know what?
Giannis is the.
I am
Greek
going to go
god
ahead and
of
then
worlds,
take the 1
which
point
means
of
he
harm.
controls all doorways.
Go ahead and take the 1 point of
So if
harm.
you were nice, you could shut a door, pray to Giannis, open the door,
And then I
turn
want
through
to
another
see
place in time.
exactly
You said which one?
Yes,
I'm
That's
sorry.
kind of what he's doing right now.
Okay,
that
guys,
you know that
that's
the I am going to take the 1 point of harm, ignore armor, so
Okay.
that way then I can see it up in its full entirety.
All right, so you're thinking about another place and time. Do you want to have a specific like idea in mind, or just?
I want to think about basically Victorian age of this house or wherever, if
Okay.
that can apply.
Okay. You can. So what you're going to see is the earliest days of this house. Like you see like the fast track of it was being built, and then you see the people moving in. You see Tim. You see the little kid that was wearing a kigurumi. You see the dark-haired Helena Bonham Carter looking chick, and you see the girl that was dressed up as Emily Dickinson. All of them in very 1700s proper garb, and they're walking up the walk to their completed house. The door shuts behind them, and you get this. It's a very vague sense of like a warping or like a pulse of magic as they kind of like claim the house as their own. Like
It's like the
feel
Encanto house.
you feel like the sense of this is home, and then the
Vision.
vision fades.
What the heck? What?
Dude, that was
Get
a
some blood.
trip.
Yeah.
Here.
Then that's fine.
Here's a picture.
All right, thank you. I mean,
That
then
was
it's
a
fine.
trip, bro.
It really certainly was. That going back to 1770s almost.
Dude.
You know that I had saw Tim. I saw that the Emily Dickinson lady. Then that the Kicker Karumi kid. Then that they was whenever that this house was being built.
But they didn't have kikurumis in the 1700s.
Well, then that you know that he was just up in some kind of make believe.
Maybe he made the first one.
Right.
Maybe.
Possibly. But shoot, doggy, I think that we got ourselves the real clue.
He did a vision questy thing real quick and saw that this house has been here and was built for Tim and Belle and May and Drake back in the 1770s.
Right. But mine is matter.
Right. So, I mean,
I mean, in the context of the book, it kind of makes sense.
like that.
Come on, I'm not a smart doggo. You couldn't figure that out?
I mean, that we have to figure out how to break this cycle so then that we can at least get Charlie out of here. Because then she is your biggest fan, whether you are her fan, right?
At about this point, Charlie sits up.
Oh, well, morning, sunshine.
Charlie, don't freak out. This is Dora.
Okay.
That she seems a bit apathetic.
I think Charlie's broken.
I think she is.
Reading a bad situation.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm using luck.
Give me back my laptop. She tucks it into her bag, gets to her feet, and starts walking toward the door past Dora. What'd you have on read a bad situation?
I had a used luck, so I had got a 12, so I get to ask 3. What is the biggest threat?
Not Charlie.
Okay. Best way to protect the victims?
What's been done's already been done. You're not going to be able to protect Charlie. For you guys, finding a way out or stopping whatever's doing this.
Any dangers we haven't noticed yet?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's not do that yet. I mean,
Why are you so against this?
Yeah.
Charlie's walking out and directly to the stairs.
We need to go.
Bye, Charlie.
Should we have Dory like escort her out?
Yeah, I could do that. I don't think she should stay here anymore.
Yeah, that's probably.
I'll make sure she
gets out safe. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay.
I trust the.
You
way
can
we'll do
roll a read a bad situation.
that. How do I do that?
You
Just-
do a sharp.
It's just sharp, technically.
So it's only 7.
Oh, you get next one.
Okay. So if you're asking, can you trust Dory?
Probably.
Okay.
Yes, no,
That's
maybe
better-
so.
That's better than no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On time.
We're almost. Yep. We're trying to get there.
All right. Let's just barrel into the room.
Wait, before we go, what kind of weapon do you like to use?
What was that?
Well, I had a wrench, and a knife. Those are my personal favorites. I left my shotgun at home, but if I was brought here, I'm pretty sure it would.
Wait a minute. I did say something about that. I did bring my cold iron sword, but then that should have been, if it was said, it should have been appeared by now.
Would you like an axe?
Sure.
So
Do I feel the need to kill someone while holding this axe?
So then that the wheels are spinning like that this may be a fade we may be dealing with. Anyway, let's just go up into this room before some more crazy shit happens.
Okay, alright. So everything. Yeah. Try the door, it's locked.
No, it's not.
Color me surprised.
What color is that? Surprise.
Yeah.
It's a surprising color.
As you're twisting the doorknob, though, Dory's face appears on the door and she says, "Ooh, you're gonna regret it," and then she disappears again.
Yeah, probably. I do a lot of things I regret.
Yep.
All right, opening the door.
Yep.
Leroy Jenkinson.
Opening the door.
Okay, can I? I'm gonna be in the like over here.
All right, one last moment of preparation. Arrange things as you like.
Yeah, as soon as you open the door, I'm sticking my head in. I'm going to take a sniff of the air and investigate the street.
Okay,
Well,
go ahead.
you can go.
I'm opening the door.
Okay.
He's opening the door and standing aside.
Okay, then I want to use this last thing of preparedness that if that up in this room right now that my juju bag can
Nice.
be appearing in here. So I got to
Alright.
roll the sharp.
Go ahead.
Actually, yeah, I probably need to cast something.
Okay, yay. I had got a 10 plus, I had got a 10.
Okay, so 10 for Juju Bag. It is not visible as he opens the door. You had what on your sniff?
12.
Excuse me. You as you open the door, you smell wheat fields and olives.
I get wheats and olives.
Like Rome.
Maybe.
And if y'all would please put all 4 of them kind of arrayed on the far side of the room.
Over that side.
You're sitting closer to me than he is.
Fair.
Okay, you open the door the rest of the way, and the door itself, normal door, the room is a large field, wheat field, golden wheat waving in the sun. There is an olive tree only about 30 feet away, and standing beneath the olive tree are 4 individuals. Each of them bear a vague resemblance to the 4 individuals that you met earlier, Tim, Drake, May, and Belle, but their faces and clothes are shifting, shifting back and forth through a number of different eras and styles and fashions, and it almost looks like layers of like microfiche or Polaroid film over a base of bronze skin, dark hair, and golden, silvery almost, silver gold, like not quite togas. If you know what a chiton or a himation is in Greek mythology, that, the longer version. And the 4 of them are just kind of standing and watching as you guys open the door.
Do I know what this might be?
Everybody can roll a sharp.
Alright.
Can I ask my investigative mystery question with my 12 or?
Sure, yes, sorry, yes.
So, what can it do?
Manipulate reality to suit thoughts.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna blow a luck on the shark.
Okay. So, are you investigating mystery or reading a bad situation?
Read a bad situation.
Okay. Your best way, like, to deal with this at this point is going to probably be confronting it directly. Like, running isn't going to do anything, you're just going to be locked in.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you rolling?
I had rolled an investigative mystery.
Okay, what sort of thing do you want to know about?
That I had only got one, and then I am gonna ask, like, what sort of creature is it?
The word kind of rings through your mind, muse.
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 Were you gonna ask anything?
I got a 12 on investigative mystery.
Okay.
What does hold 2 mean?
2 questions.
2 questions.
And again, they don't have to be those, but like it's kind of a flavor of: are you gauging the situation? Are you investigating the content?
Can I tell what are they trying to do? Like, what is their purpose?
You can feel kind of a like drawing in of power. Like the house itself is functioning like a funnel almost, and siphoning some sort of energy into them.
Oh no.
And what can hurt it?
That uses with writer's block.
Depriving them of fuel, imagination.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
everybody good?
If we can
Alright.
just lobotomize ourselves, it'll die.
It's one of
Just
those
don't think and go into a pure rage.
Oh, I can do that.
I will say that the preparedness said that on a 10 plus that I would have it right here, right now. Whenever that I had rolled for the juju bag to have.
It's not in the room,
Oh, it's not in the room? Okay.
but it's in a pocket.
Oh, pocket.
Alright.
Alright, that makes sense.
Okay. They're just standing there watching y'all.
Cool. Alright. So they like imagination. And they use us because they have a writer's block. Muses come up with their own ideas. They are inspirations for tales and epics, and they are
In
plumb
the
out.
original, sure. These are mine.
Okay. What if we gave them shit ideas? So Adam Sandler.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
He's twins.
Yeah. No, this time triplets. It's a sequel.
No,
Jack,
I
Jill,
have,
and John.
Yeah.
No, I have a better idea. The Room by
not-
Tommy Wiseau.
Only this time all the characters are spoons.
Well, since then,
Adam Sandler. The sequel to Jack and Jill, but it's a whole, but it's a disaster movie involving hills.
Take my multi-tool, slit my own.
then if that's what everybody else been doing. I mean, like Disney has been like rehashing the same old stuff we grew up with. That's unimaginative. So we can just make a remake of. We can just make remakes of all the movies we grew up with.
The one that was dressed as Emily Dickens with May's face. She says, "Oh, Disney, don't even get me started."
Wait, great idea. What if we remake one of these Star Treks, but we don't have Jean-Luc Picard?
We remake the movie Matilda, but we do not include Mara Wilson as Miss Honey. Oh God, that hurt me to say that.
Tim, who was dressed as the knight, he says, "My heart."
We remake Gone with the Wind.
No.
Just that's it. Yeah.
the Helena Bonham Carter looking bitch. She says, "You have a dark mind. I want to eat it."
Okay. This is not getting where we're going.
Take one harm, ignore harm.
Oh, okay.
Shanky.
They did not like that. They didn't like the Gone with the Wind.
I mean,
Keep going.
We make a
go on.
we make a movie where it's just a guy sitting down reading the encyclopedia to the audience.
The one that was wearing the dragon Kigurumi says, "Oh, it hurts! What kind of collection is that?"
It's a 26 series movie. Title of the first movie? A.
We could do a spin-off too. We could do a Audibles version of it.
Drake turns into a little lizard and scrambles up the tree.
We can show them how to basic, but yet it's just disaster.
What?
How to basic.
It's just that this YouTube channel about that this person and that they just keep just basically
They do
make
terrible
your
things.
like expectations so terrible and then it's so glorious that they just like make your expectations just worse.
You know, great expectations require great minds. Take one harm, ignore harm.
I
So,
just start
Tim's gone,
repeating
right?
recipes.
Tim's gone?
Drake.
Oh, Drake.
Okay.
Okay.
A Twitch channel where you eat hamburgers in a hot tub.
The one
Is that hot tub mukbang?
the one wearing Emily Dickinson's face says, "Lack of thought, lack of empathy."
Oh.
Take one harm, ignore harm.
Okay. Okay. Oh, critics now. The muses are critics.
Yeah.
I just start reading out a bread recipe.
What if we added raisins to that?
No.
The Tim, the Templar Knight, he says, "Food for the heart, food for the soul. You could do better than that. Take one harm, ignore harm, or take one harm, ignore harm."
See, I think we're doing something because she's able to damage us. So I'm thinking we're doing. I think
we
we're
got
on
rid
the
of
right
one.
track. Yeah.
Okay, the sequel to the encyclopedia movie
Oh.
is the Dictionary.
Oh.
Also a 26-part series. Title 1 is
The little
A.2.
lizard appears on the corner on a branch and says, "You already got me. Try them."
Oh.
So I think Tim has something to do with
That
food.
you know what? That we can just take like Edgar Allan Poe and then we can just like rewrite all of his stuff to be happy-go-lucky and then that we can just make it just all happy sunshine.
The one wearing Emily Dickinson's face says, "That's quite terrible." And she walks around the tree and disappears.
Okay, so the last two is Tim the Templar, and the other one is.
Well, I'm pretty
Marie
sure Tim has something to do with
Antoinette,
food
that's
because he was talking about bread and I said something about
Not
adding
Marie
raisins and
Antoinette.
he's
So
like, you
maybe
can do that.
religion?
Belle, the
No,
Helena Bonham
food.
Carter lady who's dressed like a hag.
No.
Oh.
But the to
Oh.
the left, he's a Templar.
You got-
so maybe religion? War?
Night stories, history.
Maybe.
3 words. Hocus Pocus 3.
No.
I like Hocus Pocus too.
Stupid, but I think you already know it is. Take one harm, ignore harm.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. It's the Blair Witch, except highly produced and very good cinematography.
We like the MCU style cinematography with like all the
Blair Witch flies out of the sky and does the superhero.
So
landing?
it's like the Mummy too.
She twists her head around like upside down and says, "Good one."
Oh, the night.
Oh, do we need to give her good ideas? Is that what we're trying to do?
Maybe?
I don't know. Let's keep throwing them out there and see what happens.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
fun. Okay.
Hansel and Gretel. But Hansel and Gretel are warriors. I've just described the movie Hansel and Gretel.
Tim looks at you and says, "Nice try. Go deeper. Take one harming more."
I got one better for you. Hansel and Gretel. But, oh, by the way, this is an actual show that's coming out. Hansel is a hamster. It's Hamster and Gretel.
Tim just kind of massages his temple a little bit and says,
They're superheroes.
"I hate that I like it."
What if we redid Kingdom of Heaven, but historically accurate?
Wait, a metal band, but the singer is a parrot. We call it Hate Beat. Real band, by the way.
Tim leaves the tree, walks closer to y'all, bows, and says, "Good show," and then walks back to the tree and stands kind of beside it a little bit. No, it's not entirely gone.
I mean-
he's leaving the front line to Belle.
Okay. So we have we've done movies. We've done movies.
Books, movies.
Drake was like we kept throwing recipes and like information at him. He's
A new
information.
Kanye album that's all about his new stuff that he's into.
That's Drake against stupid. Take one heart in your arm.
Wait, could be folklore with just Belmont. So
Well, if you want to do folklore, we could do a movie about the Celtic pantheon, but we can only pull all of the information off.
Do I know what the four muses symbolize?
You can roll.
What's
charm.
that stupid website, Pinterest?
We pull Mel Brooks back out of his containment. And we make Hot Shots 3. We just had Top Gun.
Yeah. Worst thing is, Top Gun was pretty good.
You're totally missing the point.
I mean,
Damn
more
it!
likely.
I'm so bad at this.
Okay, so based on what you've seen, as they're still firing off ideas, trying to get to Belle, you've put a little bit together. You know that Drake, when you first met him, he was talking about he was a collector. So he's a collector. He likes many things, shinies. He's like a crow or like a kid at Christmas. He wants all the things.
Is he gone or is he still in the tree?
He's turned into a little lizard and he's gone.
He's a
for the
dragon
rest
and
of
it's a
his life.
horde. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Tim only really responded favorably to like stories that at their heart had a feel-good message. So the Hansel and Gretel thing, the parrot, those are things that a family, that someone with a good heart would love. Okay, so he's like feel-goods.
Okay.
He's the noble intention.
Oh,
Okay. And then Maven is May. Yeah, she didn't never give her whole name, but Maven she's lyricism and poetry. So when you mentioned changing Poe around, that was a little bit like she's like, I'm done. Like, so basically they all have something that they like, and if you're feeding them what they like in the way that they like it, then they'll let you go.
Okay, what about Belle?
She seems like creepy.
hot doggy, I got it. Okay, now hear me out. It's gonna be the Hannibal Lecter series, but instead of him just like chopping up and then just like eating up people, he is going to open up a charity and feed all of the people around, and then just basically just turn himself in.
Belle grows larger and she kind of grows really more angular. She looks at Tim and says, "Can you believe these assholes? Take one harming no harm."
Okay.
See, I thought you were going someplace interesting. Like he's actually, killing the homeless and feeding them back to himself while getting a cut of his own stuff.
So
And the movie would be following like missing homeless people with like police. You could have like a police agent whose like parents were murdered by him, and he just used that against
Batman!
No, it's not Batman.
Oh.
It's an FBI agent, and she doesn't go on a vigilante. Like, she's
What,
trying to hunt
Criminal
herself.
Minds?
Who would want to watch Criminal Minds?
Take one harming no harm, my dear.
Oh.
okay, what about looking at Tim while I say this. But the parents worked really, really hard, and they got a stroke of luck and hit the lottery, and they built a non-profitable neighborhood for the area that they grew up in, and everything's free.
Why are you still talking to Tim?
Is this a creepy thing? Okay, I'll look at her.
He's just watching.
Oh, is he going? Okay.
He's voyeur.
And then a ghost comes out and murders the entire village.
Ghost eating villages have been done. Try again.
Really?
Take one more ignore.
I am unstable.
It's alright. It's alright.
Let's see.
There hasn't been a slasher fic in
I mean that they had just like redid Halloween, so
yeah, we can't do that one. Skip, don't worry, ignore that one.
It is
The
Halloween.
brainstorm.
Oh!
It's
yeah,
spiraling.
We
I got
recast Jamie Lee Curtis as Michael Myers.
Mike Myers is Michael Myers.
He could be Michelle Myers
Why? What's the purpose?
because it'll sell tickets.
You gotta have that actor influence you.
We
That gives it more attention.
That's not the point.
we base
Oh, I really
now that you know what somebody had told me about this thing called Juni Ito, and then that we can basically get like Garo Terradorma, basically that the director, and basically then they can create some kind of like creepy spiral Pan's Labyrinth hybrid kind of sort of just.
I like it.
Your world building, and that's not doing it for me.
You know what did really well a few years ago? The Grudge, the Japanese movie that they translated over to America. What if you took more Japanese stuff and brought it over to America? Like, pick a Japanese monster and then like bring it over.
We do
So-
like the yokai.
So my
Yes.
my
Well, no, see,
fiance-
yokai have been done recently
Yes.
too. Cartoons, a lot of those in there. What's that one with the head and has the hole? It's kind of like a turtle, but lives in water.
Oh, that's a Kappa. That's a
Yeah.
Kappa.
Okay. So hear me out. Here's the plot. You got kids. You got forest. Right. Okay.
I like
Now the
forest.
reason. Now the reason why the whole Kappa like legend got started was because there was a lot of sinkholes and like wet parts of Japan. So you'd just be walking around and you'd be sucked down in. It's a sinkhole. They thought it was a monster. That's where the Kappa comes from. So what you do is you play into that. You have a, I don't know, group of American tourists or whatever doing that thing that American tourists do and going to places where you shouldn't go.
Right.
And then
right,
you can tie
right.
that back into the internet guy that happened, like he walked into that murder forest a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that way you make him be the asshole. All right,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he walks through the forest, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm having a fun time." Woo, woo, woo. And then it turns out that he turns around, his cameraman is gone. It's just, and he's got to try to figure out a way, and it's a Kappa that's hunting him down. You never see it. That's the scary part. You never see it.
Maybe a shadow.
Yeah.
I knew it was a good idea to invite you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're awesome.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to go out the easy way or the hard way?
The first one, please.
Yes, perfect, please.
The first one.
The door is unlocked.
Thank
Come
you.
out and visit us sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I have a million ideas.
Hey,
Let me heal up and I'll come back and I'll just spitball.
Peace.
All right.
Is Dora gonna?
Honestly, if y'all had just like shown up with that, like we would have just spit ball for like 2 hours.
Just
right.
for you.
All right, cool.
All right.
It's
Let's.
not have friends.
Yes.
Okay, what? Nope, I'm good.
Are we allowed to do? Wait. Are we allowed to do superhero movies?
Come on.
Are we allowed to do superhero movies?
Drake, like he grows wings, grows larger, and he's just like he's a huge dragon now. And he's just like
He is
no
Disney.
superhero movie. All right,
As they're being pushed out the cards from the screen. What about remaking Meteor Man?
all right. Y'all can ski doodle out the front door. It closes behind you, and as you get out onto the driveway, all of your phones ping. You've got 10,000 bajillion notifications or whatever, and the time says 2:37 a.m.
Well, shit.
We got work in the morning.
God damn, I got it. It's on 2:37 in the morning. I'm glad that it was there. Oh, fell back.
Here, this will help you sleep.
Let's just go to Waffle House, y'all.
Bro,
You know, we need to go to Waffle House.
Yeah, they're still open.
Yeah.
I think we deserve waffles.
Yeah.
honestly, now that we know what's going on, we should like write lists and then like come back next year.
Right, and then we should actually like get them as a sponsor, because then that this would be a good hunting house for people. And then we can pay them. You know, then that'll get Muppets on the map.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Thank y'all for playing. A quick rundown of everything again. So thank y'all for watching Extra Live. This has been great. We've got one more game. It's going to be Pathfinder with
The Temple of Exquisite Flesh.
The Temple of Exquisite Flesh. If you haven't donated yet, we would appreciate donations. If you have donated, you are the bestest. We are supporting the Mississippi Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. And we'll have giveaways and things. I think we'll have one going live
On the
now,
Discord.
or it's live now or something.
On the Discord,
So,
on the TBA Discord.
Yeah, it's
I
been
remember
live.
seeing it pop up, but
We've got that today. We've got another one tomorrow. Today's is a video game inspired bundle or something.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in just an hour or two with Pathfinder. It's gonna be great. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Good night.
Thanks, see you later.